Well, I was waving at them. I wasn't waving at you. What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What's that? How's it going? Dunk! The first one in here. Let's go. Followed by Drunk Reaper, Samael, Hal, Canute, Jordan Walters, Meat, Chocolat, Video Gamer, hello, Guy Gardner. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that's a very, very aggressive pause today. Wow, wow, wow. You're just slapping and pause. Okay, yeah, you're clearly very ready for your treat, aren't you? Wow, you're looking up to where the fridge, but I already got it. It's right here, Zoe. It's right here. The Icelandic hand-wrapped cod, the cod that Zoe dogs go wild for. As you can see, wild dog, wild dog. Yes, she's a wild dog. She's okay. Anyways, hello. How is it going? What's going on this evening? Raids are on easy mode. APOC down already. Raids are on easy mode if. And especially you're using Purgatory. Then heck yeah, they are. She is cheesy. Cheesy, which is something Zoe already had today, was cheese. I already paid the cheese tax today. How are you guys doing though? Clawed up again. Clawed up again. Hello, Kevin Steele. This Nightmare Raids is so much easier than last time. I took out 2 past bosses myself. So far because nobody has joined yet. Like, is it because I mean, were you using, Purgatory or using a different champion? So yeah. What's up, Pixie? How's it going? So far because nobody's joined yet. Like, is it how are you guys doing though? What's going on? Sorry I took last night off, but hey, we got out the Zode video finally, so at least we accomplished something. Something I've been meaning to do for quite a long time. One thing I've been meaning to do for the last couple minutes is pour drinks. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. At least we accomplished something. Something I've been meaning to do for quite a long time. One thing. I've been meaning to do for the last. All right, though. Good Monday evening to you. You're echoing again? Oh God, really? Sorry. I shouldn't be. All right, though. Good. No, I was watching Twitch earlier, so. Never mind. As if his voice wasn't annoying enough on its own. Wow. Rude. Seriously. I have to have a question. What up, Arun or Asher or whatever? Damn it, she's here. Pixie, don't delete his messages. Holy Mike Echo, I hate raids so much. What's your problem with raids, Samael? My trip ringers are an echo. No, I'm sorry, guys. I was not. I have Twitch open and to see the chat. I was listening to Lefty earlier, so it wasn't muted, so my bad. What's up, Hake? How's it going? I'm using the Iron Goat and absolutely blasting through these guys. I refuse to use Purgatory, but I mean, we got Medusa, Hulkling, and Jugs in the champ pool, so Purgatory isn't needed post-nerf. True, yeah. But she will be. I have to know that Brian reaction shot, new or reused footage. That is from, all of those footages are from last summer, so yeah. Sorted. Good. What's up, Yuki? How's it going? I'm sure Kabam will stop people from purging in raids. I mean, I literally told you they were going to, so yeah. I took down Jabari Korg and 6% of Flex by myself with Purgatory. Yeah, I took down Flex by myself using my rank 2 Purgatory and like 8Q revive. So like it's absolutely understandable that they're not going to allow that to continue to be a thing, and I think that's fine because, like, yeah, if it's that cheesy, well, what's the point, right? That can't be their harder level if they're not if it's that easy. But as long as there are other options that people are using, and it does seem like there are that are working out, then I'm fine with Nightmare Raids going forward, and we should be good to go. Okay, what? Hello, thank you. Anything? All right, I think I already got my. Did I go? Oh, I was just going back to check. No extra. Okay, so we're done with that. So the objective here for raids or for Arena Week, because there's nothing going on. we're going to get all of the arena milestones for 1 week with no sigil. I forgot to put that in the title. With no sigil. So I'm going to be doing really stupid and horrible things to myself. And then we're going to do it again after purchasing the sigil, and we're going to compare the time and loss of brain cells. Basically. Yeah. Zoe, your breast sucks, but you're cute. You want your greenie now to make your breast smell better? This is it, though. There you go. Bye. Bye, dog. So yeah, that is the plan for Arena Week, which I'm sure will be super... I don't know why I decided to do this. I decided to do this because I hope to use it to provide good information to anyone playing the game who wants to contemplate whether or not the sigil is worth it, whether or not they can... how many units they can get in Arena in a week without having the... I mean, it's the same amount of units either way. But, you know, let's just see what amount of time it takes. So we'll see. If you die, but other person die and quit as you can't see their score, technically that's a Zode, right? No, because I already answered your question. And I said, if you can't see their score, then you don't know if they died. So it's not a Zode. Not a Zode. I only came to boo this shaggy mofo. Hashtag number 31. Hashtag F your gameplay. Hashtag the caps are real. I spit on your stream. Hashtag give me my pup. Hashtag F your Zode to this is all. Wow. That's a bit much. Are you sure that's all? Because it seems like a bit much. Thank you so much. It's just not fun to have to pay attention to so much to do damage. Say Fossey hard carried my dumbass Purgatory to major kudos to him. It's just not fun to me. I mean, like, who are you using? Because it seems pretty... I'm not paying attention to a lot, I wouldn't say, honestly, when I'm doing it. So I'm not sure what... Was this one gonna be the cosmic one, I think? No, not sure exactly what you're having to pay attention to, or what's the big deal there, but it's nothing in there seeming like too much of a big deal to me. Oh god, I should get I should do Juan's defense. Oh god, I don't want to do that, but yeah, I will. I will. First command takes away Sentry, now Purgatory. Why do they hate me? Well, I mean, Sentry, that doesn't even make sense. That does make sense. I mean, like, it does make sense that they must hate you because he's not even a good champion, so taking him out of the pool shouldn't really have mattered at all, right? Like, I think they just did that to spite you. Purgatory, it makes sense because, you know, she's objectively a good champion, and she can cheese the quest at the moment, so it makes sense they get rid of her. But it doesn't make any sense about getting rid of Sentry. He's a trash champion, so yeah. Cosmic Texture 5 Fury armor up or precision buffs. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So, and then we got the boss being whom? Powered cruelty. These have all been like use a champion of the opposite class, right? Active vengeance, encroaching root, unmastered regeneration, the attacker's salve, and willpower masters removed. Do I need you in particular for her? Doesn't seem like it as much on this one. I don't know. Yo, Messiah. Pa! Take that, Messiah. Just beating Mr. Mike Gohan as well. What's up, guys? Messiah, I read your last, so I assume that was most of what you wanted me to do. But Mike, thank you very much. Gifting 10 gifted members. Cheers to the both of you very, very much. Mike, gifting one to Shazim MCOC. Let's play the game of Did Mike Hit Dunk? Or is Dunk's name still gray? Gifting one to Gerald Evangelista. Gifting one to Insidious Rage. Gifting one to the old King of Arenas, my old alliance mate. Gifting one to Ja Lil. Gifting one to Abby Smoose. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Howdy. Gifting one to Adson Torino. Gifting one to Jason Franks. Gifting one to Shub Hang. And gifting one to Critical Azo. No! Dunk's name will remain gray for the time being. But Mike did try. With the old I don't know. That was just, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know. But cheers to, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you very much, Messiah. How's it going? That was a stripper buck dance mofo. Again, not a stripper. Not a stripper. Cheers, though. Not enough for... I haven't had anything to drink, too. Like, if I was a stripper, there's no way I'm going on just, you know, without any kind of warm-up drugs. Dude, Mike, thanks. How's it going? How you doing tonight? What's up, Dark Knight? Raises ass cheeks, 10 5 stars. That's what you've gotten so far, Juan? What, where are we at? I haven't even looked. What? Did Lefty do some? I was going to save some for, like... Oh, you're not in the same... I thought... Yeah, no, Pedro and Lefty. That's right. Okay. I could... Like, do I want to do stuff and things here? I don't know. I don't know. Gabriel Blaze, hello. How's it going? I'm probably going to get laughed at and booed, but screw it. I started a GoFundMe for MCOC full-length movie. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? That should be an unknown Zode? Asher, but I mean, you don't know, so it's like, you're thinking along the lines of like, I don't know. We'll think about it. We can discuss. We could maybe think of a name for it, but we will discuss. Quitters, remember, only quitters quit. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I kind of wanted to save a couple of these for, like, maybe doing something else. Pedro, get your butt in here and do something. Real Space One, hello, how's it going? We're getting a 9.2 live stream Wednesday. I'm sure, like, there'll be tons of 9.2 live streams on Wednesday, yeah. If you mean one from me... Oh, it's knockdown. Probably not. I don't like to do new content on day one. Because, like, everybody else and their mother will be, and... Well, you know what? I just like to do my own thing. And also not compete for views. But then again, considering how much I'm absolutely hating friggin' this round of Battlegrounds, I might still do it on day one. I'm not sure. Potentially, I should say. Okay, I just gotta do some combo enders here. Oh yeah, losing power again. No, I didn't. Well, I mean, I did a bunch of damage, but that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. Come on. Okay, I dex. It's really throwing me off that the dex comes back up like immediately. They shouldn't be able to be the same one right in a row because I get confused. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, wait, why didn't we do more damage than that? We should have done more damage than that. That's lame. What was the deal there? I'm gonna say I actually have no idea how this champion is doing all this damage. I just like, I think you have to have like a few more of the raids things or something, like the fervor. Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Too bad you couldn't like get off another attack or anything, but yeah. Why didn't I get an adult content warning for this channel? Good evening, Abdo. Well, because I drink and I swear a lot, so cheers. How goes it? Because if I'm correct, Kabam is just third, fourth party, so they will need money to pitch a movie to Marvel Animation, right? Just saying it would be good for them to make money even if it's like 10%. Why do you want to... I mean, an MCOC movie would be cool, yes, and they don't like necessarily have the money to spend on that completely, but well, I mean, they that's not in their budget, I know, but like, why would you want us to pay for it? I don't want to do that. So maybe yes, maybe you will. Maybe you're correct, and you will be getting laughed at. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound like fun. As your team suggests, I'm grinding arena. As your stream suggests. Oh, good, Russell. Good. Sure. Let's do this. Finally made it past Fat Man with Terrax and got the showcase all done, so yay me. Nice. Nicely done. What up, Lefty? How are you doing? Only quitters quit. I mean, it's a true story. It's a true story. Call your internet provider. What's wrong with, is there, I don't see any lag or anything. What's going on? What's going on? We're in Rampage, maybe? Yeah, maybe I just got there too fast or something. I don't know. What's up, Thunderhawk? What's up, Victor? How goes it? No, that's not a Dex. Okay, that's a Dex. Yeah, I don't like him coming back to back. I don't, that kind of irritates me. Okay, now we're definitely in Rampage mode. Okay, what the hell? I combo ended that. I don't get that too sometimes, like, because the Proud Generation thing is like you have to take a combo ender, right? Or you have to make a combo ender, but that should just be a full combo. It shouldn't have to be a medium. Ah, damn it, again? I didn't see, I thought I was the L3. Come on. I don't like that that wasn't close enough for the Dex either, that's annoying. Okay, I should have 5 prowess. This prowess should have prowess. This should do the job, right? No? What is the deal here? I don't understand why sometimes it's working and sometimes it's not. Is it like you have to have gained the fervor right before you do it? I mean, that was about as right before as you could. Do I need to be on a computer to use my Twitch Prime sub? I can't find it on the Twitch app on my phone. I think maybe you do, Lefty. I feel like someone said that before. That might be a thing. Yeah. Was that? Wasn't she at like 72% when I started this? Is that only like 10%? Something? So no more BG streams the rest of the season? Ah, this meta can suck a fucking dick. I'm not playing this meta anymore. I did my matches to off stream thinking like, hey, you know what? Generally speaking, I play Battlegrounds better when I'm off stream. So, you know, maybe I'll see if I like it more playing off stream with energy, and I'll just do that. And I lost 3 immediately, and then I won 3. I'm like, I fucking hate this. I hate this. I think this is my least favorite meta of all time. I absolutely hate it. Even winning it, I'm not having any fun whatsoever. So I'm like, yeah, no thanks. Let's just, why punish myself for this? Alliance Quest Team Revive, sure. Why punish myself doing this BS when like it's not fun? So yeah, probably no more Battlegrounds. Maybe I'll do one more or something, but I doubt it. What's up, Doug Faust? How you doing? What's up, J-Dog Gaming? How are you, Zoe? Dude, it's been a minute since I've been around. Yeah, dude, I hope you're doing well. We're doing pretty well ourselves. Got in a couple decent little walks today. It's a beautiful day in Seattle, as it looks like it's going to be for the rest of the week. So that's a plus. But yeah, no stream tomorrow in the nighttime. I will definitely be doing a day stream. Yeah, okay, Pedro's in there. All right, have at it, Pedro. I'll definitely be doing a day stream if I do stream tomorrow, because I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. So first I have to watch you butcher playing Sentry, and now you subject me to this. What? I got the fights down. What is your problem? I did the things and I did the stuff. Are you object to things and stuff happening? I mean, that's what we're all about around here, is things and stuff. Stuff and things. I don't know what you're objecting to. Like, how does one even object to things and stuff? Do I even need to like recap? I was like, do I even need to recapture this to kill her? Like, nope. 1L1 was good enough. That's fun. That was fun. You weren't in Rampage. The thing at 100 charges, the orange mode. Okay, that makes sense. They might have nerfed her in Nightmare Reigns because of all that coverage on her, I guess. No. She's not nerfed yet. They will be either probably nerfing how she works, or just removing her from the pool for the next time Legend over. I've already confirmed with them about that. Started at 74%. All right, Chaos Lemons, thanks. I wasn't paying close attention. That's why when, like, Sam Isle said he was not enjoying it because he's having to pay close attention to too many things, I was just like, oh, are you? Because I don't know. I'm not paying attention to anything, so. Like, yeah, and that's, not every champion is that cheesy, but a couple of them are, apparently. You want to throw a special? Whoop! Whoop! Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Cable. This is why I like anyone who's like, I don't do Thronebreaker event quest anymore. If you're like got an advanced Valiant roster, I'm like, come on, man. It's pretty easy. Oh no! I turned off recoils because of raids, but now I'm gonna do arena. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Hope you enjoy the concert. Thank you. It's good. And yeah, just working like last year, 70, 80 hours a week. God damn, J-Dog. That is a crazy amount of work to be putting in. But as I said last time, hopefully you stacking them dollars, buddy. Damn, that's a lot of time though. A lot of time to be putting in. Okay, you gotta use some, anybody special? Thank you. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. Whoops, I didn't have the counter charge thingy. Didn't have the charges I needed. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. Oh, I thought it... Did I use it? How did I use it on the... I didn't think it'd go away when it was on specials. Ah, whatever. Whatever. Well, there's a 3-hour maintenance tomorrow night. Oh, perfect timing. Can't type today, I guess. Legend over. I understand the feeling, yeah. What concert tomorrow? Is it metal? No, it is not metal. It is a band called Moita. M-E-U-T-E. Let me not play their music, but just show you a video you should absolutely check out. Let's see. Do not play. Stop. Here, if you guys want to know who I'm going to go see tomorrow, go ahead and watch this video real quick and come back. Ah, see? Can't type. I control V instead of like, yeah. So there you go. This is the band. They're a German techno marching band, and I only discovered them last year right after they had just played in Seattle, and I was like, oh, damn it, that sucks. And then my friend Ashley was like, hey, they're coming to Seattle. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go. And it was like $35 or something like that. So hell yeah, we're gonna go see that. Should be fun. Should be fun. I haven't been to a concert for a couple years now. So Jonathan MCOC, Butt Nugget 112, what's up? It's a bad BG's Meadow and Abdo hates it this bad to do arena at night. Dude, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's just not fun. You're just like, hey, let me just back away. Hey, did everything go correctly? Oh, they're rooted instead of me, but I pushed them to their L2 and I need them to use it because if I don't, if they don't, then I'm gonna push them to their L3 if I try to finish this, but I won't be able to finish the fight even if I use my special and just go in and attack them while they're rooted, because they're going to regen, and so it won't kill them slightly, and then they'll be left, and then they'll use their L3 against me. And I'm like, I did everything correctly, but no. Like, oh, you know what? There's like 3 champions who are real fun if you stay real close and reverse their regen. Great. Like, dude, I hate it. I hate it. It's the absolute worst meta. Juan said earlier he thought the power, gain meta, it was worse. I don't know. I think I hate this one worse. Power gain meta, it was annoying, but it it didn't have so many things where you were like stuck, trapped in certain things. Whereas in this one, you just get trapped, and it's like, even if you do everything correctly, and if things go really poorly, well, you had to back away because you were trying to bait a special because the AI wouldn't throw the friggin' special, so you had to keep backing up, and then they dash in real quick, even though you couldn't dash back any farther. You're against the wall, you get rooted, then they start regenning, and then you're stuck right next to them while they're regenning, and even if you have your special, you can't get rid of it and, you know, the root by throwing your special. It's like, I hate it. It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I mean, if you're gonna torture yourself, no, we'll just go get it. I mean, it's not like we're caring about that. I just realized it halfway through, so that I'd taken it off. Let's see here. You do raids without recoils. You're a braver man than me, or just crazier. Either way, respect. Well, because I'm using Purgs. If I was using Papa Luke, then I wouldn't, Samael. But like, I was using the like 25% revives, and if you get caught like by any hit, or if you try to block or anything, you're gonna die. I'd rather save those really tiny percentage health ones. I guess those are the ones from like Summoner Advancement or whatever. I'd rather save those ones for Hercules and regular AQ, you know, in case I need one, because he doesn't need any health at all. It doesn't matter if he gets, you know, block a hit or do anything. And you know, obviously you could play to not block any hits, but it just makes it a lot easier to do that in there and stuff, whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So here's the plan. What do I do? What I should do is probably do the Summoner Trials one first and start with that one just to get to use like all my rank 5 champions and then just stop. And then I should use all my 7 stars and then I should just stop. And that'll be like probably a decently long stream tonight if I do that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have a timer, I think, right? It's behind me. That's okay. We'll just put that over here and we'll just do the stopwatch. And if I get up like, so this doesn't need to be like the absolute fastest, absolute, you know, speediest how you can get through arena, because realistically speaking, almost nobody is going to sit, stare at their phone and just play arena. That is so frigging boring. Mostly people are going to be like, I don't know, put a stream like mine on in the background, or put something on the TV that you've seen a few times, you don't have to pay super close attention to. You can just get a laugh here and there. But so there's going to be things that distract you slightly. You're going to take a sip of your drink. You're going to do whatever. So I want this to be realistic. I've done something like this before, but I never made the video. So I'm like, let's just do it again. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. If I get up to pour another drink or go to the bathroom or check on Zoe or anything like that, I'll pause the stopwatch and, yeah, pretty much like that. Yuki sent over $3. Thank you very much, Yuki. What'd you say, Yuki? This last or next? Throw on some boosts and slap Abby, be a man, stop whining. What? For what? For Battlegrounds? Fuck that shit. Not doing that. Not doing that. It's my birthday on the 26th, so I might take the week off and maybe party a little bit. That sounds like fun. Sounds like if you're working 70 or 80 hours a week too, you should probably do that. Okay, so like I said, talking to you guys in chat and whatever should realistically simulate how you would do things in the real world and stuff. I think I gave you my Twitch Prime subscription. It does not show up, Mr. Knox. I appreciate it either way, but it neither shows up in chat nor in stream elements. Maybe when I did it earlier and I resubbed to you, it gave me the option to announce it. Maybe you have to announce it to do it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Thank you, though. Either way, cheers. All Milestones is mad ambitious. Yes, it's going to be a really miserable week, so I don't know why I've chosen to do this, but that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to do it back-to-back weeks. I hadn't had a drink the last couple of days, and I was going to skip today too, but it's like, shit, if we're doing arena, I'm going to have a drink. Or 3. Yeah, but The Last of Us Season 1, just to recap? No. Oh, Season 1? Okay, Season 1, yes. Yeah, I can see that. Less yapping, more clapping. Wow. Okay, let's go. So I am just going to use my rank 5 champions in here. Normally, building the streak for the other way, I will use the not use the top champions, but in this arena, like, I don't care. I just want to get it done with. So basically, we're just going to use them and proceed. So let's just go. J-Mania, hello, how's it going? Oh, what's going on? Doing well. I do either sit there and play Arena straight on my iPad, or I watch the stream while... Oh god, I forgot I ranked this guy up. I was like, this isn't Scorpion. What is this thing? While doing it knowing it's free units. It is free units, and one of the best things about MCOC in general is the fact that they allow you to get this many free units, because there's a lot of games that really are pay to win in a much more serious way than MCOC is. Obviously, you're never going to be the absolute tippy top of MCOC without spending some money and without being a very good player, but you can be completely free to play and be a good player, or even be kind of a mediocre player and still do fairly well. So yeah, and this is not a stream of trying to you know, this is not the same as like trying to go for a new champion in Arena, because I don't know who the hell bothers to try that even anymore. But there'd be things that I would do differently if I was going to be going for a new champion too, right? Like making sure to hit help on everything. I'm not going to bother including that on the time for this, because that just seems kind of useless and silly. Why is your camera so out of focus? Maybe you need to check the YouTube setting, because it's not to me anyways. You get Abdo on tangents so the data will be skewed. That seems wrong. Oh, Kevin, you complain more than I do. That also seems inaccurate. Doesn't seem to be accurate at all. Does it show up now? No, the last thing I have is a super chat from Yuki Lefty. I don't know why it would not be showing up. Because, like, I know that the Twitch subs do show up. Oh, there it does. It showed up right after that message. Lefty, cheers. Subscribed with Prime. Dave subscribed for 2 months. Currently on a 1-month streak. That makes... Wouldn't it be a 2-month streak? It said that to me earlier, too, and I was like, what the heck? Why shouldn't it be a 2-month streak? I mean, yeah. Anyways, cheers, Lefty. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Every time you send over your sub to me every month, because Ghost Dog sucks and isn't trying hard enough to get affiliate yet. I kid, obviously, because you guys know I was recommending you go over there to watch his stream to make sure he does get affiliate. But every time that happens, I will say AP Waves has shit prestige. How's that? Does that make sense? Feel like that's appropriate. Also, I feel sad for anyone who doesn't have at least rank 3 awakened Deathless Thanos. There you go. There you go. Wow, so he's still going at me? What's up, Ghost Dog? How you doing? Hey, man, I tried to send people your way to make sure you could get affiliate so that I could go over there and give you my sub. But you know what? Too slow. Gave it to Lefty again. Gave it to Lefty again. Hope you're doing well, though. How's it going, brother? For the first time I reached Vibranium. Joe Voidable, let's go. Congratulations. See if you can take those final steps and make it all the way to the Gladiator Circuit. I believe you can. I believe in you, Joe. As do many other people, probably. Maybe. Diana Love, hello. Hi, Pixie, it's me, Terminal Love. Then why, what? Okay. 2 days till 9.2 finally? Yep. You know, did you guys know that Ghost Dog quit playing MCOC like 359 days ago? Which was almost exactly when 8.4 came out? I counted the days since he quit. I've missed him every day that he's not been playing MCOC. It's a true story. I have like a sadness calendar and I just mark an extra day on it every time he doesn't play MCOC. It'll be peak content for MCOC to get more subs this week. Yeah, my subs, I've we've gained 2 subs this month now. I don't understand what's going on, but it's probably has something to do with the varying games I've been playing, and my streams and things not getting suggested to people on YouTube as much, which does suck, but hey, there's always going to be some growing pains, right? And I always wanted to be streaming more games than just MCOC, so that's where we're at. That's where we're at. But it does suck because, like, literally, I'm not kidding, we've gained like 14 subs this month, which is just bad. That's like very, very bad. I was even thinking of like paying YouTube to promote a video or something just to make myself feel better, even though I don't really want to do that, but yeah. Wow, Abdo really misses me. I know, 359 days. I definitely did not gain that information in any other way, Ghost Dog. That was definitely from me marking down each day that you've been gone. Totally, that's the reason. Wow, does he not stop him from getting charges? Well, that's stupid. I thought he would just stop him from getting Oh, he stopped him from triggering it though. Okay, that works too. Only ever grinding arena for a champion twice. One champ I missed, the other I got, and was my only successful 6-star arena grind. Good lord, it wasn't the worst. If it wasn't the worst 2 weeks of my life. Dude, I used to grind every arena for every new champion, basically. Well, the 6 stars anyways. Oh, back in the day, when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Dude, are you... That was silly. That was silly. How you doing, Rocky X? What's going on? Onslaught, Photon, or Thanos to join Serpent at rank 4. I would probably choose a different class since you already have Serpent at rank 4. But those are like my considerations. I've taken up Onslaught. I've taken up Bullseye. I will be considering doing Deathless Thanos or probably Photon next. I think I'll probably roll with Photon, but I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those champions for sure. Don't think you can go wrong with any of them. What are the predictions for remaining Heart of Fire champions? I'm thinking Doom, Carl, Fam, Nimrod, and Thor CGR. I don't think Doom. I'm thinking much more likely to be something like Claire. I don't think Absman either. I would love it. I would love it if it were Absman or Claire, I think, more than Doom. Because I don't really love Doom as much as other people do, just because I run recoils most of the time. I mean, he'd be great, but... And obviously a better two-way champion and a better offensive champion in some ways than Claire would be. Absman would probably be my favorite choice out of there, but I don't know. Are they all going to be of the relatively same power level? I'm not sure. Then I think Claire would be more comparable to APOC, Nick Fury, and iBomb. Maybe Absman would be too. Doom, the power control thing, I think generally scares them. I don't think we're getting, I don't know. We're already getting Gallon, so maybe we will get Hulkling. I'm not sure. And then what's the other one? Oh, Tech. Dude, Fat Man would be a banger. I don't know. Thor, CGR. I don't think classic Thor. They might make it somebody who's a little less hype though. Is it possible to retract a Twitch sub? Laser, why did you accidentally give it to someone else when you meant to give it to me? If not, man, you can just give it to me next month. It's fine. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know who it's gonna be though. I don't know. I thought about making a prediction video. We're already, you know, there's so many of those videos. I'm sure that would be, some people would love it, but I've seen certain people are absolutely sure who is coming next. Oh, did I take an energy dealing champion against Ultron? Well, he's not awakened, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. For Mystic, I'm thinking Claire. Cosmic, literally no idea. Tech, Nimrod. I could see Nimrod too, yeah. Abdo, what are your thoughts on pausing during Battlegrounds matches? Filthy freaking pausers. What do you mean, what are my thoughts? You know. You trying to trigger me? You already know what my thoughts are. Get out of here. Since you do it so often, I wanted your take. Do it so often. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've never paused in Battlegrounds other than to report a bug. I've only ever paused for the people, and I will not tolerate any other slander. That is absolutely ridiculous. I did start working on the unknown errors bug video, and I got like 2 clips into it and then was unreasonably, I just got pissed off right away. I was just like, man, I'm so pissed. And then like when I'm doing it, I need to clip out, or rather censor, so much freaking swearing, dude. Because every time the unknown error bug happens, almost every time, it's like my real unfiltered reaction, which ends up with a lot of swearing. And so going to try and make that video, I'm just like, oh my god, dude. And I don't know how to, like, I'm not sure how to edit it, because I want to have, I guess, maybe a couple of cases which feel like they fully represent exactly how pissed off I am and exactly how ridiculous it is. Or like there's the one scene, there's the one where I go in and I try to report it like I'm supposed to, and predictive text on my phone predicts basically unknown error and just whatever. Like that one I'll use, maybe one of the earlier ones I'll do, but most of them, I think, for the length of the video, and just, you know, I don't want to just put all of them because it would be a super long video if I just put every single time, every reaction, because I talk about it for a while afterwards, right? So I want to clip it where I have like 1 or 2 that really show just how absolutely disheartening I find it to be. And then mostly it'll just be like, and this time crash, and this time crash, right? So it'll mostly be really just short clips of it, and I won't need to clip out all of the swearing. I just need to find what I think are the best cases showing my pain and agony, and why I think it's necessary that we get some big ass compensation for it. Hey weirdo, what the timer in the corner? Are you speed running, getting drunk? No. Although that first drink did go down, or has gone down fairly quickly. No, we're doing arena, and we're seeing how long it takes me to get all the milestones with the sigil and without. So before I buy the sigil, and because I kind of want to buy the sigil soon, I figured like, we'll just do it this week without, and then next week I'll do it with, and make the next 2 weeks of my life miserable, basically. What's up, call me Wop? How's it going? Oh, and the grind, I guess, will have to include loading wheels and things too, right? Seriously? It's like, are we gonna have to pause it right there? Because that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dickless over here. Is that true? It's true, Your Honor. This man has no dick. Well, that's what I heard. One of the most clearly 80-yard lines of all damn time. No way Claire gets added. Death immunity too strong. Buff immunity? Okay, buff immunity, yes. Death immunity, I'm like, what? She has one of the most absolutely worthless frigging signature abilities of all time. Hers might be the worst. I'm not sure. Heyo, Willy Mammoth. Willy, what is this Willy Mammoth bullshit? What's up, Guardian? How's it going? Excited for 9.2? Yeah, relatively. Unfortunately, won't play when it launches, but I will have my fair share of fun afterwards during Easter. Nice. That's as the so let it be written, so let it be done. On the 3rd day, Guardian played 9.2. Asman doesn't charge to see the moves. That's why everyone loves Absman. I mean, what if they're selling them though? That's part of that. Wow, Ghostbusters much? I'm glad somebody got that reference. So what you're saying is you have No impulse control. That is not true, Ghost Dog. I have poor impulse control. Two different things. Two different things. Well, Cosmic is going to be either Super Scroll or Annihilus. I could see it. It'd be disappointing, but I could see it. Oh, God. I think I should do this week is probably go to a chiropractor, which I've not done for quite a long time because I haven't felt the need to. I have this, like, kink in my neck, which just will not seem to pop right, and it's very irritating. And it's not like most days it's not causing me a headache. Oh, hey, Moon Knight. But if I turn this far, it hurts back here. If I turn this far, it hurts back here and through my neck. And it goes into my skull and like the back of my skull a little bit too. Which, call me Willy Mammoth, you and Messiah call me Shaggy. Look how clean shaven this is. Look how clean shaven that is. I get no respect around these parts. Still paused, Moob? I paused for the people. Pausing for the people is not pausing. Filthy pausers. Don't even give me that bullshit. It's for you guys. I don't want to hear that. Ridiculous. Good point. Hulkling is probably the safest pick. Either him or someone we don't care about. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Just because, you know, like I said, Gallon and Hulkling came out at the same time. I don't think they're giving us Hercules, so probably maybe Hulkling if they're keeping it along a similar power level. It depends on how well you value, because I consider iBomb and APOC to be about comparable levels, and I do kind of consider Nick Fury to be about a comparable level there. Other people value Nick Fury higher than I do, but like as far as attack goes, I feel he's about same to them, just because, you know, you do have to die for him to be really awesome. Unknown error bug coming in 2026, probably. Good. Since we finally got a Zode video, I guess the video should be ready by 2027. You guys are great. Why don't I use 3-star champions to ramp up to 16 times me? Because I don't. That's I said at the beginning of this. You may not have been here for that. I don't care on this one. I've ramped up a bunch of these champions. I'm not trying to do it as efficiently as possible. I'm not trying to do it to get a champion out of the arena. I just have enough rank 5 or rank 4 4-star champions that I'd rather just get it done with faster. So the only way I would do that too would be to like 8 or 9, the same way as I do the others. And then about this point I would switch to the highest ranked champions, but I don't care. It's not worth the time in this arena, I wouldn't say. Because when you do sort for those champions, you either have to click on the menu to sort for them, or you have to scroll to the bottom of your list and that kind of stuff. So there is some time you waste in doing that. It's kind of like, why don't I put on arena boosts for all these? Maybe that'd be another interesting thing. Put on arena boosts, but you spend so much time putting on arena boosts that I feel like that's usually not worth it either. Especially if you consider, well, you got to go pop the crystals for the arena boost too. And I feel like it's not usually worth it. But we could test that too at some point. I don't know. Your what in agony? My pain and agony? My misery? My suffering? Should have closed some of them Pornhub tabs. Why? There's no Pornhub tabs open. Pornhub is for suckers. The insane loading has happened to me for the past few days too. Yeah, some things happen. Lovely citation, Abdo. Appreciated. I try. Eldermark lost plus BG match lost. No solo alliance points plus frustration. Yeah. I guess there's no specific video of me. I mean, I'll bring up that point, of course, or those 2 points, but there's no video of me exactly checking, you know? Because there's sometimes too where I got the unknown error bug and then I won, but I don't really care. That's not the point, you know? That's beside the point. That's beside the point. Where are we at on these guys? Oh my god, do I really have this many? They're all Ant-Mam. Ant-Mam? Ant-Mam? Ma'am? Ant? I selected for just the rank 5s, right? Yeah, but I want to make a video of it, and then I want to, and I'm gonna DM it directly to Crashed. Be like, hey, can I get some compensation for this? Oh, and I'm going to specifically bring up another point, which they will not do, but I do want to bring up a specific point, but I'll save that one for the video, for a little surprise in the video. Although I'm sure some people could guess it, and it's not like it's super entertaining or cool, but it'll be worth it. You guys better be sharing around that damn Zode video too. That Zode video should have a Brazilian views by now, and it's only got like 600 views. I thought about promoting that one, but I don't think that's a video that's going to get me very many subscribers if people watch it, and I did try to promote it, like a paid promotion for YouTube. My main idea about promoting it would be that I want more people to know what a Zode is, so that everyone uses that term and it becomes a term in common usage throughout the game for people who play Battlegrounds, you know? Kevin Steele, a member for 5 months. I can't believe it's only been 5 months, Kevin. But, dude, thanks for the continued support. Why? Wait, no, I mean, there's no Pornhub tabs open. Nah, no Pornhub. Pornhub is too low quality. Not wasting my time on that shit. Disappointing. Abdo, are you insane? Maybe. What? A 7-star ranked up Anios would be incredible dickhead of a defensive option. He gets countered by so many mystics we already have as 7 stars, though. I don't think that would be really that exciting, frankly. And I wasn't the one who called him disappointing, but I agreed with it. So, you guys see the chiropractor health is wealth, Abdo? Yeah, I have massage on Thursday, I think. So, I don't know. So, I took my dad to the dentist today. Luckily, so my dad's having tooth pain, and he was able to, because he didn't have his like next checkup to like August or something, you know, his standard cleaning. But they were able to get him in today right away. They did x-rays, and they couldn't find what is causing him so much pain. So now he's going to have to go to a different place, which to check for another thing, because they couldn't do horizontal x-rays, I guess? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. It's not something I've heard before. They said it might be something called like pulpitis or pulpititis or something. Could be like an infection in his tooth, which I ever had an infected wisdom tooth back in the day. That was the first time I got my wisdom tooth out. And that was absolutely miserable. So he's doing, I don't think his pain is quite that bad, but you know, it comes and goes, he says. But so hopefully he will hear back from the dentist tomorrow as whether or not they can get him into this other place. And then the other place is a shorter distance away, so he can walk to it easily. I can give him a ride too, but it just depends, you know, because there's other things that he was planning on doing this week, like going to the chiropractor again for his back, or then I have the massage. So I would hate for like the things to be at the same, like him to need a ride and have to reschedule my massage. But I mean, that'd be fine. I'd do that obviously, but you know, better if not. So it's nice that it's walking distance, but it really sucks that they weren't able to just figure out what the problem was right away and say yes and then fix his tooth, you know. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Otherwise, I think so. What we got? I'll probably do a day stream doing some more arena tomorrow. I will go to the concert tomorrow night. I'll have to finish arena on Wednesday. So while everyone else has tons of viewers and is doing 9.2, I'll be doing an arena stream probably. I might double stream on Wednesday though, and then do like, I don't know. Usually I like to do them kind of as I go. So maybe I was thinking about this because I'm gonna need the thumbnails from White Mummy. So I was thinking maybe I'll do 9.1 and 9.2 on Wednesday, maybe, or Thursday, and do, or not, sorry, you know, 9.2.1, 9.2.2, and then do the next two the next day, and then finish up after that. But I don't know. One of these days, maybe I'll do it all in one day and make a guide or something and get some video views that way, but doesn't usually seem to be the thing I do. Jose Xavier, what's up, dude? How's it going? I'm doing well. Most views, probably Revive video. Right, I know, but that's already got a ton of views, so. And also that video gets a lot of hate too from morons, but I'm really liking Lumatrix. Ooh, okay, cool. Well, I know who I'm gonna hate next. Thanks for letting me know, Guy Gardner. I appreciate it. Did you go to Vancouver in 2023, which Kabam paid for your plane ticket? No, I did not. No, I didn't go. I was not invited to the super secret cool meetup. I'm not one of the cool, super cool kids, I guess. I mean, they granted me a spot on the council, but they did not grant me the rank of master. It was unfair. It was outrageous. I'm in the CCP. How can one be in the CCP and not be invited to the secret CCP meetup? I mean, you know, it's bullshit. Bullshit. But sadly, that is the case. 'Tis the case. No, Lefty got to go. I don't know. I singled out Lefty just maybe because he's here, or he was. Anyways. I've been around longer than 5 months. That's just when I got some extra dough to sub monthly. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I just feel like maybe that was when, yeah, like, cause wasn't like, I mean, you started to get more talkative around then too, I would say, right? Like, cause wasn't that around when I was doing Necropolis stuff? I guess the first times I really think about you commenting on stuff was with the stupid, you know, Omega Sentinel joke, so. Been lurking Brian's videos since the beginning of his account, really, and found your channel through him. Nice, dude. That's probably part of the reason my sub count, my new subscribers has fallen off too, is because Brian always used to raid me, or I'd gone before him, like the warm-up act. I'd be the fluffer for him. And, but no, that's not what I want to do. So yeah, there's probably, but I kind of just attribute it mostly to a downturn in MCOC in general. Pretty noticeable, but then like it feels like extra lack of new subscribers, which you're gonna go through, you know, say you're trying to lose weight, you're gonna go through plateaus, right? That's just how it goes. So, but I really would love to get to 10K on YouTube this year, and that is not looking likely. Not looking likely at the moment. But you never know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Septar, dude! Gifted 5 gifted memberships. Let's go! And once again, we play the game. Did Dunk get a green name? Because things are not right around the channel. If Dunk does not have... I've almost said Septar. If Dunk does not have a green name. Let me look. Did Dunk get a green name once again? Gifting 1 to Deadeye, gifting 1 to Grandpa Rick, gifting 1 to Spooter, gifting 1 to Plasma OP. I mean, it's kind of important, yeah. And gifting 1 to Kill Coffee. No, once again, we missed out on Dunk becoming a member. Oh, Dunk, it's gonna happen again. Things are not right on the channel if Dunk's name is not green. Because, does Dunk have a keg too? Dunk's keg would be only through gifted members. I don't know. I linked your Zode vid in my stream today. Hey, Lags, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing today, brother? I wanted you to be in that video. I think you just didn't respond or something. I appreciate it, though, man. I want everyone to get that term and know what a Zode is and reverse Zode, because I feel like that should be the terminology in MCOC that everybody uses. It just makes sense. How you doing though, man? I dropped a like on your stream earlier, but I took Zoe out again, so I didn't say anything. Are you going to be doing 9.2 on day 1? I would assume. Sethar, thank you very much for the gifted members though, man. Appreciate it. We're going to get Dunk again. It will happen. Definitely. Take a seat, young Abdo. God, I wish I was young Abdo again. If I knew all the things that I know now, I would make those mistakes twice as hard. I would screw them up so bad. Because if you ain't making mistakes every once in a while, are you even living, son? Are you even living? I love the BG cameo. All right, dude, I thought it was like Brian was like one of the first people I asked. I asked Lefty. I asked you. I asked Captain Bay. Bay's like, what am I doing? And then I asked Slayer kind of later on, but I wanted to ask Pepe and Canal just to get in a couple non-English speakers because I thought it'd be funny to do that, you know. So I don't know. I didn't specifically message either the two of them to see if they were sending that out. I wanted to double check. So because does YouTube do? I think they should do automatic closed captioning for videos and stuff, but I wanted to check it and make sure that it had the terms correctly because yeah, I want to make sure that if Pepe and Canal do like link it and show their viewers because they're in it, right, that it makes sure it has the proper translations for into English from Spanish and from Portuguese and so forth. Come on, not this again. Okay. Oh yeah, you needed a lot of help with those necro runs. I did. New video every week might have higher chance to attract subs. I mean, I put out like 2 videos the week before. Didn't ask the brother though. I see how it is. I mean, you know, people who still play the game are in there. Ghost Dog. Oh, there is a brother, depending on how you want to call a brother in there. So you know, there is one. Lefty was in there. That's when you're supposed to respond with the old whatchamacallit from like Chappelle Show or whatever like that. Wait, Lefty's black? Of course, I'm stoked for 9.2. Mike is like single-handedly paying your rent every month. You got lucky when that guy found you. That is partially true. But no, I was going to say, that is absolutely not true. I mean, yes, I very, very much appreciate Mike being our big shot. Mike is friggin' awesome. One of the things I love seeing too is that like I've seen Mike dropping lots of support on like Lag stream or other people's streams. So he spreads it around and it ain't just me. But yes, we very, very, very much appreciate all of the support that Mike has been sending over. But that is not true because Septar just sent over 5 gifted members. Yuki has sent over support tonight. Lefty sent over his sub on Twitch. Messiah sent over a super chat. Kevin is a continuing member. So no, dude, there is. I want to always appreciate Mike, of course, and that's why we made a special emote for Mike. And you guys can use that emote, of course. Me with the Gohan hair. I should probably make a second one for him. But you know, we made an emote for Nasty Dan because Nasty Dan sent over. Nasty Dan and the Darkness, when that wasn't his name, they were responsible for my biggest night on YouTube ever, and not just my biggest night on YouTube ever, but my biggest night in any job I've ever done. And I used to be a blackjack dealer where I used to average $500 or $600 every Friday and Saturday night, you know, and often like Thursday and Wednesday too. Like I was making $1,200 at least $1,200 to $2,000 every week I was working, and I was working 25 or 35 hours a week at most, right? But my biggest night ever of anything like that was between Darkness and Nasty Dan, the Nasty John convergence, and that was last March. So that was my best month on YouTube, was last March too. So while I want to, and Lags knows, yeah, Mike is the GOAT. While we very much want to appreciate Mike and never take anything away from that, dude, do not count out everybody else who sends over support. You guys are frigging awesome. So it is not fair to say it is just one person. That is for damn sure. Swinny, my God, Swinny is super generous, man. Swinny's an awesome dude. He just took his daughter to Paris and still sending over support right as soon as he gets back, man. All sorts of people send over support. It doesn't matter if it's a buck. It doesn't matter if it's Jeff, you know, canceling his butler for 1 month. It doesn't matter Pixie sending over gifted memberships. It doesn't matter who it is. All those bucks add up. Everything adds up, and I appreciate every last one of you. even if you're not able to send over support, you know? Because unfortunately, like, I would love to send over support on... Do you know how many YouTube streamers that I follow that do MCOC specifically? I would absolutely love to be able to send every single person a couple bucks each month, but I'm living below the poverty line in the city of Seattle, which is extremely frigging expensive. And the only reason I'm able to do this and that is A, because of you guys, and B, because I go to Costco and split stuff with my dad. My dad lets me use his credit card to pay for that. Like, that's it. I wouldn't be able to do this. I'd be back at work in a restaurant or a bar or a casino or whatever, doing a very different job. And I'm very glad that I don't have to do that because of you guys. And so never count out anybody else. Never, you know, we show respect and pay respect where respect is due. Cheers to Mike being the goat hon, but cheers to Seftar and Kevin and even Messiah and everybody else. So, you know, anyways, long tangent, but I'm very grateful. That's the main point. What up, Chlerium? How are you doing, man? What's going on? How are we doing? Hello, hello. Funny you tune in for a non-Battleground stream. How's it going, brother? No one likes my idea. Gabriel Blaze, I could have warned you of that if you'd asked me. Sorry. I just don't feel like we should be... I don't feel like anyone should be crowdfunding anything for anything Marvel, frankly. And I realize that Kabam is not the same as Disney, Marvel exactly and whatnot, but dude, I don't think we should be paying for anything for them. I think there's plenty of people who spend enough money on the game and keep them, you know, keep them bonuses rolling in that no thank you. Support my time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, you highlight messages over on Twitch too, which I have no idea how much that counts for, but maybe one of these days I'll figure out how much it counts for. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. You got a gray name, you got a chance of being gifted a membership from somebody like Mike or Seftar gift a membership. So Captain Bay still plays the game? Yeah, right. He does, actually. He does. And back then, he was still in my alliance playing the game more actively, Ghost Dog, because those things I got and recorded were from like July. So speaking of Sweeney's like, oh, you trimmed the beard down, huh? I'm like, nope, sure didn't. That was from months ago. Okay, I did select for all of my rank 5s, right? Did I really rank up this many rank 5 champions? Holy Jesus, okay. See, this is why I didn't bother doing the other, you know, starting off with lower ranked champions. Whatever, it's fine. And now you're ruining my night again, James. Wow. James, hello, how's it going? James, very generous himself too. All sorts of people. All sorts of people. Z3LVV. You sound like an unexplored planet in the Alien franchise. You know, one of the best franchises in sci-fi, I do believe, the Alien franchise. No reason why I'm saying that, but Z3LVV, you sound like an unexplored planet in there. Yeah, for sure. Hi and bye in one message. Enjoy your arenas. All right, have a good night. Put so much effort in that message and bro didn't even read it. Rip. What? You were tagging somebody else. What was I supposed to read your message? Or do you mean in whatever other stream that James was talking about? Or whoever said they'd seen you twice in the same day? Just copy and paste. Type your message. It'll be fine. Kevin, sending over $5. Thank you very much, Kevin. True, but did any of those guys remind you that the Incinerate still procs even if the auto block fails? I think not. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. I'm sure that message will become extremely relevant the next time we need to go into Necropolis. Taking that path. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. It's not even like a pun, so I'm not even gonna boo you on that. But I appreciate it. Oh, except my keyboard is doing this thing where it's not working well again. Sweet. All that typing, that's the message you get. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's pissing me off. Pissing me off. Don't trim the beard so short, doesn't look good on you. Wow. Boo. Well, I've had other people tell me differently. I think it looks better on me though when I'm skinnier, that's for sure. So in all actuality, if they acknowledge it, you're saying you'll turn down a voice role for a character if they asked you. To be a voice actor? No. Why would I turn that down? That would be them sending me money to do something. That would not be me sending them money. Would I be a voice actor in a free MCOC movie? Like, would I do that voice acting for free? No, they got unions and stuff. Can't do that shit. Can't be doing that for free. But if they offered me a role as a voice actor for MCOC, hell yeah, I'd do that. Why not? I just would expect some kind of monetary compensation. I didn't mean only Mike supports. I mean that he's like the #1 in every stream that he's here. Often. You skipped my original message to you. Can you... Pixie, can you time clear him out for just a minute, just for caps, please? Just a minute. Don't time him out for too long. But no caps, please. Sure. Hey, Abdo, just got back from the gym, and I don't really want to read the rest of your message because I'm sure it's going to be a joke. But I started reading it, so by the rules of the internet, I'm pretty sure I have to read it. Killed your audio? Never mind, I killed my audio. Nice, Ghost Dog. Nice. Well done. Ah, Jesus, Pee-Pee. What did you say? Just got back from the gym and oddly saw a woman by herself standing in the middle of a tennis court. Boo! Her name's Annette, right? I asked her who she was, and she said, dude, terrible, really old, bad, terrible joke. I live all around a bunch of rich wives, and do you know what they do when they're waiting for their husbands to get done cheating on them or get home from, I don't know, the stock market, whatever the hell they do? They play fucking tennis. Do you know how many goddamn stupid Laurelhurst wives I've served who were like in their 50s and wearing tennis skirts and who still have pretty nice legs, I gotta say, because they, tennis to keep in good shape. But do you know how many of I've served in my days in this town? Enough to have heard that stupid, terrible, freaking joke. Boo. You get a 1, take a lap. Boo. Terrible joke. So old. Trash joke. Come on. Speaking of trash, God, this Trash Master, where's Kanga Jenga when you need to talk shit about Trash Master? Wow, is this gonna be like the only match I lose in Arena? Guy sucks. Thank you for the buck though, PP. I appreciate it. What a retry. Guys. Why was there a retry button in the arena? I don't think that's supposed to happen. What was that? We're done. Oh God, okay. Oh, that was the first matchup? Never mind. We're not done. What? Well, you saw that, right? Now I just kind of want to die to see it say it again. Okay. Let's load up the next one, and I'm gonna pause real quick to pour another drink. Plus, I need to drink some water. Or how close are we to being done with these guys? Not that friggin' close. Okay. Let's pause. What? Yeah, that was weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. James also sending over a gifted member. Let's go, James. Gifting one to Most Dope. There was not as much suspense on whether or not Dunk was gifted one on that one, just because is one, which is great, as I previously mentioned quite in detail. Most Dope, welcome on into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. That's not my lounge. I mean, it is, but that's all of us. Intoxicated Gamers, plural. Please do enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. Thanks to Mr. James. When you wear a belt made of $100 bills, it's just a waste of money. I haven't technically heard that one. You can have a 3 out of 10. Boo. Terrible, terrible, terrible joke. Boo. Thank you though for the support. Cheers. Will you make a concert short? Maybe about going out. I don't know. I don't want to record anything. I don't know if they allow cell phones, or anything. There is one. So I did, let me see. I did link to that other video. No one mentioned anything too. I don't even know if every time I put a video up, if anybody, ever actually goes and watches it. But so there is one of them that is, an encore after their concert, I guess, out on the street. And I absolutely love, God, dude, again? Dude, what the fuck is wrong with my keyboard? Or my, why is it not fucking God? It's so irritating. I don't know what's going on with that lately. There's one where they're out on the street afterwards. Anyways, you guys should check out that video because it's short and then you can come back. And it's the man with the red face. I have no idea why that one would in particular appeal to me. Let's see. Not free as a community, we can come together and get some kind of ball rolling. Well, you gotta have rights to do it, though. I thought you wanted them to do it as a company, though, Gabriel. PP, I was literally about to make that joke, but I changed my mind. Did you guys both watch something that... After your stream just went off air, then came back, just wanted you to know. Really? I didn't even get a message about anything dropping or no drop frames or anything. What's up, Smeekers? Hello on Twitch. How are you doing? Now Schlier will be mad at you and not your friend anymore. What? No, he could never be mad at me. Jacob B, hello. How's it going? So I can't type I love you. Abdo in all caps. You would need a, I mean, you could, but you need a comma after the U. So, oh, sly dog, nasty dog, dirty dog. I'll never be mad at Abdo. See? Yeah, exactly. Retry. Yeah, it's difficult to outdo my Reddit post at the moment. Is it really stupid? Game is bad. That's why I never know because I never lose a match. Gonna do a video soon. Explain my vision. Maybe it will get some recognition. Okay. Well, I'll check out your video for sure. Hello, rank 3 Snurpent or Domino. Who's whoever you like to use more. Go for it. I would take both of them to rank 3. I have both of them to rank 3. Your talking is distracting to see that retry. Yeah, just say what. Okay. What are we doing? Quinn calling. What's up, Quinn? Send over 5 gifted members as well. We will now play the Dunk is Dunk. Green again. Game. Gifting 1-2. Sensei X. Gifting 1-2. Zane Whitener. Man, I haven't seen Zane for a while. Hope he's doing well. Gifting 1-2. Iron Pool. Gifting 1-2. Mahir Supremacy. And gifting 1-2. TJ. No! Unfortunately. Quinn, you have missed Dunk once again. Dunk being missed left and right tonight, but you guys are trying. Thank you guys very much for trying. Quinn, cheers. Thank you very much for the support. How are you doing? What's going on? Okay, drinking some water. Pouring one more drink, and then getting back to these arenas. Abdo needs a new keyboard. It's something that's going on, though. I think it's something that's going on while I'm streaming or something lately, or when YouTube is open. Because I had it in like not my OBS type program wasn't open and it was doing it too. So I don't know what's going on. Okay. Resume. Resume. Sure, whatever. How's your night going though, Quinn? What's up, buddy? If we raise money, shit, I should pay slight amount of attention here. If we raise money, we will all more than likely get involved. Royalties go a long way as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see your vision for sure. Abdo, you commented on my Reddit post. How dare you? Did I? Well, now I gotta pause again and go look at it. What, did I boo you? I don't know what I'm saying on Reddit half the time. Drunk Reaper also gifting a membership to Grizz. Grizz, welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. It is Monday night, which is karaoke night, so let me know what you guys want me to start singing, and I will totally just start singing. Yeah, anything. Let me get the second drink in me, and we'll get to it. We can start singing whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Oh god, that'd be bad. Patron on ice. Abby, do a friendly finally? No, fine. Anyways, you're doing a joke, aren't you? Slam. Is this the like I didn't read your previous message? Was it the same terrible joke this is about to be? What do you call a wolf? You can't find a werewolf. Boo! Schlarum, take a lap, dude. Oh, how I didn't miss that. Good to see you. Terrible friggin' joke. Take a friggin' lap. Boo. 1 out of 10, bro. 1 out of 10. You come back in here with that joke is older than the story of the boy who cried wolf. That is a terrible, terrible joke. Boo. Lap. Take it. Get to it. Beamer, hello. How's it going? What's the timer for? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I mean, you would like to know. That's why you asked. We're timing arena. I'm going to do every arena with no sigil, and then I'm going to do every arena with sigil, and we're going to see exactly how much time it saves me over the course of a week. In case anyone wanted to know. Which most people probably don't, but hey, whatever. F it. F it. Is it bad to eat a cookie and chocolate shake together? I mean, are you dipping the cookie in the chocolate shake? And what kind of cookie is it? I'm gonna go with no in general. But if you're not dipping it, I do feel like you're missing out. Okay. Really? I thought he was charging. Please start singing the song Terry Crews sang in White Chicks the same way Terry did. Well, you did say please. Unfortunately, I've never seen White Chicks. The movie. I see a lot of white chicks. I see mostly white chicks. I could stand to see some other chicks. Different ethnicities, but well, you know, whatever. It's fine. You gotta go with the women like you, right? Not necessarily the women you like. Akbar, hello. How's it going? What's going on, brother? How do you do? Ban midrim. Nah, Akbar's here. Yep, midbar. Acme Anime. Bobby, what's going on? 58 watching, 28 likes. I know. What is with that? Get them likes up, please, and thank you, people. And did anyone go and watch the video I was talking about? I should have posted it on Twitch as well, I guess, huh? Because there's people watching on Twitch, which I appreciate. Thank you, Twitch watchers. Double chocolate chip cookie. That seems like a lot of chocolate, Pixie, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And you didn't say, are you dipping, though? When I dip, you dip, we dip. Never change, Abby Doe. I mean, sometimes you gotta change somewhat. Can you sing I Came In Like a Wrecking Ball? Well, that would just be Wrecking Ball, I'm pretty sure is the title of that song. And yes, I could, but no, I'm not going to. But no, I'm not going to. Juan, we gotta remind me to do your defense shit. Make sure you're doing your duties too. Do your duties. Do your duties. God, Arena is boring as shit, and it's so much worse without the sigil. But hey, here we are. We're gonna see if we can get my units back up for whatever offers or reasons there might be. Abdo will do a great rendition of 1,000 Miles. Well, I mean, I would walk 1,000 miles just to be the man to lay down at your door, Guy Guardian. I'm pretty sure we had more people watching just a little while before I mentioned that I was going to sing, so probably shouldn't. One hand has the cookie and the other holding the milkshake. Yes, but are you dipping it in the milkshake? Pixie, this is not a hard question to answer. You should be able to answer this question, goddammit. Man, Psylocke really needs a rework. We've buffed like way too many mutant champions for me to think that she'd be one that they would buff anytime soon, but just give the poor lady some bleed, would ya? Are there any offers this Wednesday or just 9.2? I'm sure there will be an end of 9.2 offer for some ridiculous amount for something you probably don't want. Or probably want, but not want as badly as whatever their offer is. And dude, are you really? I'm trying to play her like she stuns. Will there be like some separate offer from that? Maybe, probably not. Spring cleaning's coming up here pretty soon. I don't remember. Akbar, when's spring cleaning? Por favor. Porfa Akbar. I do think there's some chance that the tech champion could be Doc Ock. He'd be like a decently balanced champion, but probably not one that people would be super excited about. And I think they're more going for excitement, you know? How to pronounce Moita. It's when I Googled it, that's how it's pronounced. Moita. Because I was like, what is mute? But no, it's Moita. It's German. It means pack, I think, like a wolf pack or something. That's how I took it. Lorenzo Flex, hello, how's it going? How do you get more 5-star signature stones? Well, there are some for sale in the Battlegrounds store for very cheap, depending on what level you are. In general, just by playing the game, I don't know if there's anything in particular where there's like a... Oh, is there a quest or anything that specifically has 5-star sig stones? I'm not sure, but they definitely are in the Battleground store. But if you're at the level where you really want 5-star sig stones, that's probably not gonna be very cheap for you or very easy to access. So if anyone else in chat has any better suggestions, feel free to plop that down for Lorenzo. Psylocke, pretty much, yeah. Should be Pixie's favorite champion, right? That's I'm gonna be You Silly Goose. Oh wait, that's not the same song? Okay, I guess I didn't know the title of that song then. My bad. Oh wait, yeah, because he says like, is it 5,000 miles, not 1,000 miles? April 25th to May 2nd. Thank you, Mr. Akbar. So probably they will not have anything maybe they'll do some potions or something, but I don't know. I would assume that anything big they'll save for that. and it'll just be the standard 9.2 offer. I keep looking at how many more of these champions I have to get through, and I'm like, Jesus freaking Christ, there's a lot of them. I had no idea I took this many champions to as 4 stars to rank 5 already. I did not remember that. Yo, what up, Norris? How are you doing? Hello, my lovely wannabe bald cap business owner. I would not. That would be a very stupid business to own, but thank you for the lovely part. No, stop. You really do arena? I'm doing it for a specific purpose, kind of. Ish. I'm doing it for the purpose of ducking Battlegrounds because I hate the meta so much. Anyway, what's your first impression of Last of Us Season 2? No spoilers! I haven't watched it yet. I was gonna watch it last night, but Zoe chickened out. She got scared, so. Yeah, that was last night, James. HBO premiere stuff on Sundays. If you were cool, you would know that already, like me, obviously. Feel free to watch that when you're done watching my stream and the Zode video. So, just make sure you watch my stream right now until I'm done, and also the Zode video, obviously. Oh, and if you've already seen the Zode video, James, watch it again. And then drop it in your Alliance chat. And drop it on other people's Discords. Just, even if they don't care and would be irritated by it. Do it, just send it everywhere. We must get out the word about our great, Battlegrounds Lord and Savior Zode. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I'm saying. The god of dying and winning. What's up, Marvel King Saitama? How you doing? What's going on? There's a 300 5-star Sig Stones in Chapter 5, 100% completion. Oh, 100 for Chapter 5. Oh, they did buff those rewards. Yeah, Lorenzo Flex, have you already finished Act 5? Because they did buff those rewards just recently. So there's 300 5-star Sig Stones, 100 in Chapter 5, 100 for completion, 200 for exploration. That's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Yo, PP! PP sending over 5 gifted memberships as well. Let's go, PP. Once again, it is time to play the game of Will Dunk's name be green? Will he be greened again? Oh, PP gifting a membership to Sleepy. PP gifting it to Sleepy, huh? Okay. You don't want a Sleepy PP though, because that you're definitely gonna need some blue pills for that. Happens to everybody as they age, right? Probably. I don't know. Not sure. We only were taking that for fun when I was younger. Anyways, gifting one to Poos on Poos. Gifting one to Little Dick. Little Luck. Little. Gifting one to some Roman numeral. Shit. It scrolled up. Damn it. Hang on. So I was trying to. Sorry for butchering your name. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but gifting one to Raul. Raul, one of my very first mods. Haven't seen forever. And then gifting one to Jonathan Castillo. No. The answer to the question is no. Dunk's name still not green. Still not green, but I appreciate you guys trying. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you very much, PP. I really, really hope there was not a message I was supposed to read that I missed. I will check. Actually, legit don't see a message, PP, so hopefully you didn't mean to. I see you, Krill. How's it going? Let's see. You telling me you just put out the Zode video? Bro, you planned that before dinosaurs went extinct. That's just, you're hilarious, man. That's funny. That's totally funny. James also sending over a gifted member. Thank you, James. Let's friggin' go. Get you into Mr. Oz Turk. Mr. Oz Turk, welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Remember, tonight, Monday, is karaoke night. Tomorrow, trivia night, of course. Wednesday, ladies' night. Thursday, throwback Thursdays. Friday and Saturday, of course, we play deep house music. And then Sunday is comedy night. But comedy night often gets canceled in, like, you know, during all of football season, and if I can think of any other better excuse where I don't have to listen to people's jokes. So, yeah. But, yeah, please do enjoy. Thank you, James. Who should I rank to, Okoye or Lumatrix? Live, hello, thanks for the first time chat over there, buddy. I don't know. I have not played with Lumatrix yet, so I cannot give you good advice about that. I will tell you that Mr. Lefty Knox, who streams on both YouTube and Twitch and makes breakdown videos, has made a breakdown video of both Lumatrix and Okoye. So feel free to go over to Lefty Knox's YouTube channel and find those breakdown videos and compare them and see who you think you like the most. I don't know yet, and I will probably not be testing Lumatrix for a little bit, although hopefully I'll do some testing sooner rather than later, but we'll see. I think next up on my list I was going to be testing Bastion and Jean Grey before I test them. Wait, Lefty makes breakdown videos? It's true, yeah, it's true. What's up, Alberto? How you doing? I would do all those things, but when I check the videos tab, there's nothing there. Boo! Worst joke yet. 0 out of 10. Take a lap. It's bullshit. Obviously, go watch the Zode video. Watch the Zode video multiple times. Put the Zode video in a new tab and just let it sit there and marinate. That actually doesn't help. I mean, it would help me, but I want the community to be helped by knowing what a Zode is. That wouldn't help very much for that, but you know, just do it. Just do it. I need to get my setup finished so I can start going live and more. I got my desktop. Nice. I got my mic and interface. Cool. Now trying to just get best software for recording from phone to computer and that. I mean, you know, the majority of people use either OBS or OBS Streamlabs, which I would recommend starting out. You know, any of them work, really. Why are you grinding this BS 4-star arena instead of playing Battlegrounds? Well, because I hate this Battlegrounds meta with a passion, Krill, and don't want to play it anymore. And this way, I can see exactly how much time it takes to get in the arena all of the milestones for 1 week with the sigil and without the sigil. And then I can make a video on it, and maybe 364 people will watch it. Or maybe it'll be 264 people, but some of them will watch it twice, you know? So who knows? That's basically why. Could have started a new account. I just didn't really feel like doing that, though. I have other things going on in the next couple of weeks, so I was like, new account challenge. That sounds like a huge pain in the ass at the moment. But I had to do something besides playing Battlegrounds, because F this meta. Worst meta, I think, ever. Lumatrix has insane damage, only rank 1, 2. I mean, Okoye has pretty good damage too, though, so I don't know. I just don't have enough information to tell you, unfortunately. How'd you grow your beard back so fast? Miracle Grow, obviously. Duh. Wrong, all nights are joke night. Nope, definitely just Sunday. Sunday's comedy night. That's the only night. What is the timer in the lower left corner? Simply Hades. I hope that you were able to surmise what it was from what I just said. What's up, Alan Gold? How you doing? Are you supposed to be the people's champ here? Yeah, I'm doing this so that there's information for the people. What's... I don't get it. I'm doing arena for 2 weeks in a row for the people, even though it is soul crushing to me. So, yeah. Zode is a sweet poem to a sweet doggy named Zoe. No, that's not how to. No, that's not what it is. But she is a sweet dog. That is true. Facts on that one. Although she spells her name just Z-O-E, just for future reference. Don't, you know, get up in my business about the spelling of it. She's a dog. She doesn't know how to spell that well, okay? I'm just saying, Z-O-E. So is iBomb confirmed as a science champion? Yeah, they're dropping it every Friday. So they'll do another, they'll say another one this coming Friday, you know? Damn, we still ain't done with arena yet? We ain't even done with one arena, dude. We ain't even done with one. We got a ways to go. Simply Hades called you a whale, Abdo. I have put on a few pounds lately. Thank you. That's hurtful, but trying to do better. Losing weight will involve me stopping drinking for significant amounts of time, and well, reading hurtful comments like that are what leads me to drink. So it's a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. Every time I look down, there's more champions here too. I'm like, what the hell is with this? Ow, it's Sunday somewhere? That's not how that works, Akbar. Definitely not how that works. How the F does he have so many units then? I'm grinding arena, dude! What do you mean, how do I have so many units? You blind? Jesus Christ. Read the name of the stream. Read the stream, buddy. Read the stream, okay? God. I'm trying to get a second date with the girl I went out with last time, but I'm not sure she's entirely into me. Alright, don't worry about it then. I'm going to keep trying until she lets me know I'm being a pest. That is absolutely the wrong approach, man. If there's one thing I know about women, it's they like it when you play it cool. So if you just ignored the shit out of her, she would be much more likely to talk to you. So yeah, that is the absolute worst thing you could possibly do. Do not ever bug her. It's Zode meta though, and that's fun. No, not even slightly. Not even slightly. I played today. I won 3, I lost 3. Had 0 fun. Was just fucking pissed off and irritated the whole time. Like, I don't like spending the whole time backing away. I don't like having things time out really horribly. Oh, sweet. I backed away in time so that they didn't get the regen and they got the root instead of me, but I needed them to throw a special, so I still can't fucking attack them because I pushed them to a special 3. And by going in and attacking them while they're rooted and trying to use my special and get there, I can't quite kill them. They'll get to 3% and then they'll heal back to full because I was next to them for too fucking long. Like, I hate it. Yeah, I think it's the worst meta they've ever had. Absolutely. Absolutely. What up, Edwin? How you doing? She reminds me of my ex-fiance from 12 years ago, but cuter and sexier. Yeah, absolutely leave that woman alone, Alan. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. You gotta play it cool, brother. Alan, be cool. Alan, be cool. Nobody wants a pest. Women don't like men who are into them too much. They like men, depending on age too, especially. But they all say that they don't like playing games, but you try not playing games and see where that gets you. It ain't gonna work. Meaning he buys deals in game and shit. What? No. Cheers, I'm sipping tonight. Right on. Wait, Abido not drinking? No, I'm literally drinking tequila. I'm doing arena. I said in order for me to lose weight, it will require me not drinking. Which is why I'm not losing any weight. But that's what it's gonna require, basically. You can't sit here and have as many, we can't A, sit here, and B, have as many empty calories as I do and not have negative consequences. That's just the negative consequences of the weight, let alone the other negative consequences, obviously, that come from drinking as much as I do lately. I've stopped gaining weight, so that's a plus. But no, we ain't losing any weight anytime soon. Not until I drastically change my lifestyle. That was one thing I joked about. I said, whoops. Does it give me the retry option? It does. What the heck, kabam? But the one thing I said was what I should do is I should spend a month doing arena and just going down to the gym and hopping on the treadmill and doing the arena and test exactly how many units I can get in 1 month of arena and how much weight I can lose in 1 month of arena on the treadmill. Like, that would be a fun thing to do too. Well, actually, it wouldn't be fun. It would suck, but it'd be a good experiment. As long as we don't get a nihilist, I will be happy. Sometimes you can't help it, dude. Sometimes you just get the anal guy, and that's how you know. Sucks, but it's true. You mean to tell me you grinded almost 50k units from arenas and farming arenas? No, dude, I got 42k units. Get out of here. Can you not count? And also, technically, I've grinded a lot more than this because I spend on Elder Marks every season, so... I wonder... I don't even know if I'd want to know, honestly, how many hours I've spent playing arena in my lifetime. It would... Actually, you know what? I'm sure I don't want to know. That would be miserable. Miserable. Abda hasn't spoken to a woman in IRL in years. Sure, okay. Okay, I get it. It's what I do. Welcome to chat. What did Pixie do? Something bad? Funny how people had to play the meta to know that it sucks. I just read the nodes and just knew it will suck. So just went to GC day 3 and grinded AF. I liked the first one. I had fun with the first meta. I didn't mind that route. This one's terrible. Celery stick flavored vodka. What did I just read? That's horrible. When was the last time you checked your weight? This morning! Why not tap it to see what it is? Well, because that would... we're doing a different experiment here. When I'm done with the arena, when I've gotten all the milestones, I'm going to stop. And at that time, we'll do one more for the experiment, I guess. You know? Click retry for science. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it later. You should live stream Zoe walks, get exercise and YouTube money. Maybe. I don't know. I've thought about doing some streams just walking around different neighborhoods in Seattle. I would think that'd be better on a different channel, though, making like another channel. And also, unfortunately, because of Zoe's surgery she had on her leg, she really, and just her age, she just can't walk for as far as she used to. So a lot of that would be me. But that's actually why that is sitting there and has been sitting there for literally months now, and I've done nothing with, is because my plan is to those are all books, of course, besides what's on top of them. Oh shit, yeah, it's fine. My plan is to take those books, and we have these little free library things all around, and so I'm going to walk a different book to a different little free library in my neighborhood on some daily walks. And I was thinking I could stream that just for checking out like different neighborhoods and stuff. I don't know. Give people little walks around Seattle and see if anybody was interested in that kind of content. But I'd probably make a different channel for that. Or at least I'll do like members kind of behind the scenes thing. So yeah. No. But which, thanks to the generosity of multiple people tonight, there's more members who will see those videos if I ever do those. So, yo, what up, Justin? How's it going? Russell, I find it funny the BGCs and Abdo don't like, I love, and getting lots of points in. I mean, I still have over 100 points. It's just not fun to me. I don't like backing away. I don't fucking like running away. Running away in a fighting game is lame. There's no two ways about it. And it's cool, man. Not every meta has to be for every person, right? Like, there's gonna be some that I love that other people hate. This one just ain't for me. Abdo vlog channel, you could name it Intoxicated Vlogs. Yeah, if I do other channels, I don't want to have them all involve drinking in the name. I'm sure that intoxicated turns off a lot of people, I bet. Although, never check the box that says this content is made for kids, regardless of if you want kids to see it or not. Oh my god, we're close to being to the end here. Not of the stream, but just of these stupid champions. Victory Track was fun. GC, not so much from what I've been seeing from lags earlier. I just don't like it. I don't like the design. Here, dog, we gave you a root, but you can't get rid of the root when you use your special. Oh, but the root does a weird thing where it snaps you into a weird direction. Oh, you can't even really heavy fully. You just do one hit. Oh, lots of champions are short-armed when you're stuck in the root, so that doesn't work super well. Oh, the AI won't throw specials, as is a very common thing in MCOC. Well, great. They'll just back you into the corner, and then when you're backed in the corner, you can't get away, so now you're rooted. Oh, now that you're stuck close to them, they're gonna regen infinitely. Oh, sweet. Now the regen's going stronger and stronger. Oh, you got them down by 50%, but you got stuck in a bad situation. Now they've regened to full. Now it just, you might as well just have fucking paused. Like, dude, any meta that promotes pausing, like there's somebody I beat earlier where we'll go look at it when I'm done with this, but I died but had more than 16,000 points and they just paused. I'm just like, dude, what a bullshit, terrible meta. Hate it. Hate it. It is not fun. Backing away, running away the meta. It is just absolutely terrible. Hey, look at that. Abdo just subscribed to Dread. Do what now? I've been subscribed to Dread for quite a long time. Thank you very much. You mean you have both streams open? Dread is streaming and probably playing Battlegrounds. Well, don't mention that shit, motherfucker. And I got a membership. Unboxing to discover what's in the box. I can show you, yeah, something like that too. Something about that too. Let me just finish off these last couple. We'll pause before we get to 7 stars and the other arenas. Cheers, Justin. Cheers. So I'm in Nightmare Raids this time. Any tips for someone that has never played raids before? Beamer, what's your role? Are you doing Nightmare Raids? You haven't done regular raids even? What's your role? If you're attack or assault, bring Purgatory or Iron Man if you haven't ranked up. It just depends though, dude. What role you are. As far as like advice, it's the same advice I would say for a lot of different content, which is make sure you know what you're doing so you don't let your alliance mates down. No clue, I've not picked one yet. Is it you don't have assignments? Are you doing them by yourself? Because otherwise you should have assignments. Give me a little more info and I'll try to help out as best I can. You could buy a nice cell phone gamble for 100 to 200 for your walks. Small investment that pay back a lot. Gimbal? Oh. Yeah. No. So, Pee-Pee. Hang on. Was that the last round of this? No, we got one more round. Hang on. We'll do multiple different things. I'm the yellow one, Vanguard. Okay, who people have been using for Vanguard? Because I'm not doing that one. I do generally like Papa Luke, but so make sure if you, Beamer, if you Google, you know, hang on. Let's just finish this round and then we'll discuss multiple different things. Remind me of all the things, guys. I need to be. Let's help Beamer first, and then remind me of other things. Quit limboing. Do the limbo, man. I don't think many people are going to play this meta either, so me with 120 points, I can end higher than I would end it normally. Maybe, I don't know. Abdo loves pausing metas. Oh. Got a bit lucky, just went 3-0 for objectives and snuck back into C5. Just need to keep it up and we'll be golden. Nice, Ace. Congrats. How are you doing tonight, man? What's going on? Well, I mean that, I guess, you know. Abdo, my main phone took a shit. Well, that's not good. Now using my backup phone. On a positive note, I'm overdue for upgrade. Getting Google Pixel for 100. That's cool. I'm excited. Nice, dude. Right on. Well, yeah, it always sucks when you have like equipment crap out, especially if money is tight. But if it is like a necessity kind of in the way the phone is, which, I mean, you know, you could get a cheap phone. You don't have to be able to play games or do whatever. But if it's also like a hobby, like MCOC, right? It's kind of, you're like, damn it, my phone crapped out. But I do get to get a new phone, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna pause it there. I think, right? We're at 40. We're at 40. Yeah. Okay, pause this. We're at an hour 21, basically. We've gone 40 rounds only using rank 5 4-star champions. I could also use rank 4s, of which I guess I have fewer. Oh my god, I have this many rank 4 champions as well? Or wait, no, did that take off? No, that's down too far. Why is that not selecting for just 4 stars? I'm so confused. Is it? Oh, there we go. That seems unnecessary, but okay. So I could use these guys as well, but I'll just say we're just using my rank 5 champions. So, okay, we were gonna help Beamer. I could use Tits, Pig, Mole Man, and Chi. Ah, okay. I don't know who is the best out of those champions. I think I saw someone. So I know Lefty was using Pig, and he said he was getting close to the damage cap, but also the AI was being a bitch. I think I saw someone using Tits. There, so Beamer, have you looked at let's see. Oh god, the keyboard not working well. God. So irritating. Have you already looked at this, right? So these are, you know, the things that they're put out by Kat, her infographic. Those are the champion. That's the pool you have to use. I thought she had on here the recommended thing too, but I guess not. Sorry, brighter screen for people out there. I don't know which boost to take. Who's Vanguard? What did you guys? OG Iron Man's Vanguard. Titania also works great. So which one do you do with Titania then? Luke Cage carrying me right now for Vanguard. I'm able to max out to 12% every revive attempt when I don't die. Nice. Okay, that's good. I'm glad because I switched to because I had Purg, so I switched groups. Yeah. OG Iron Man's Vanguard. Okay. So Beamer, do you have an OG Iron Man? I have Silk and She-Hulk, but they're 6 stars. No. You said you could use Tits, Pig, Mole Man, and She. Do you have an Iron Man ranked up? If you don't have Iron Man ranked up, I would say Titania is your best option, probably. I know that the dot boosts are supposed to be better with Mole Man and She-Hulk, but I think that Titania is probably the best one. Weak spot for Titania, Guardian? Is it the one you want to do? I literally just killed Boss Korg with Luke Cage. He's the GOAT. I do like that his concussion shuts off the Thorns damage, which is very nice. Yeah. Spam restart then unclick. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. The 4 stars. Please can everyone Hulk smash that like button. Much appreciated. Thank you, Justin, for calling it out. Weakness is the one for Titania. All right. Yeah, I think that's what I'd do, Beamer. I'd probably go Titania, and I'd probably go weak spot or whatever. Yeah, I think that'd be what I would do. So go for it and give it a shot, and good luck. Make sure you're coordinating with your other team members to build up charges too. Inslane, how are you doing? What's going on? Okay, so then next, what we're doing? Oh, let's see. Did I already save it? Hang on. No, un momento. Let's see here. Save it the right place so I can open it. Okay. So, no, that's not it. This will be our members only video. I was thinking I was gonna message Mummy and be like, hey, could you add members only to this? But I'm not gonna. I'm pretty sure I can do that myself. So this will be our members only video thumb, where we will be opening that box and finding out exactly what's in that box. Hopefully you're excited about it. If you're a member, it's basically, what? No, damn, wrong thing again. Where's that? It's basically, no, god damn it. It's basically a box full of video games. So we'll open it up and we'll see exactly what video games are in there. And then members can be like, hey, which one do you want to play? Or, you know, whatever. So, yeah. Okay, so then the other thing. Let's see. So, gimbal. Voila. So I got one. I'm ready to go. I need to get it linked to my phone and decide which phone I want to use. This phone would obviously, it's an S23 FE, and I believe that generally speaking, Samsung's cameras are better than iPhones at that level, right? I think the S23 would be better than my iPhone 13. But I just need to buy a case for it probably, you know, because I don't have a case at the moment. So yeah, I think that covers. Oh, and then for the meta, Bueller, hello. Was it this one? No, beautiful Zode there. That person just quit out. Yeah, look at this. So I died, and they just fucking paused. Any meta that encourages pausing like that, fuck this meta. This meta's trash. I played 3 matches, and then I played 3 more. I lost 3, and then I won 3. One of them, someone just quit out. Like, I fucking hate it. It's garbage. It's like, it's an absolutely garbage meta. I do not enjoy it in the slightest. I don't need to be playing it. Yeah, so anyways, okay, let's get on to our next arena. Why does it already say, oh, that was weird, it just switched. It said I already had the win streak multiplier, and then it went away. So yeah, so we're good to go. So for doing like walking streams or making a video of walking, we can do that. I'm gonna get that gimbal working right and linked up to make the video, so I can hold that with one hand. And it'd be kind of nice if I could just set up something to look down at the box which I do kind of have a tripod, but nothing that's great really. But it'd be nice to like have that at least, look down at the box and pull stuff out of the box as we do it. And then yeah, just figure out if I want to do walking streams or if I'd make them more. I'd probably make them more walking videos. The only thing about it for me is I need to get over my fear of, and fear is probably not the right word, but I need to get over my hesitance to do that kind of stuff in public, because I just feel like a fucking jackass if I'm walking around with a fucking selfie stick, basically, you know, like in public. I just feel stupid filming like that, but I get that that's like what I'm trying to do as a living, right, as a career. So I need to just get over it. But it still is, for me, it's like just walking around and carrying around and talking to myself the whole time. Like it feels, it'll take some getting used to, but streaming took getting used to too. So, you know, it is what it is. Is what it is. I think I'll use her again since she's back in the pool. APOC's still going to be an issue with recoils. Have to take them off to do really well in it. Super annoying. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the fact in general that they punish recoils so much, Ace, just because it's like, why do you give this to us and then say, here, we design everything so you can't do it, you know? It's very obnoxious. Let me read one more message here before we get going. No Iron Man, I'm not 100% that we have a signed pass. I asked my leader, but I think he's sleeping. Gonna wait for response. We got all week to do it, Beamer, so I would wait, yeah. I have a rank 3 Purgatory, so I hope they're not assigned. Oh, dude, if you have a rank 3 Purgatory, you should either be Assault or you should be a or backup and do Purgatory. So yeah, if you have a rank 3 Purgatory, you absolutely want to use Purgatory. And in that case, you take the prowess buff or whatever. But you absolutely, if you tell your leader that they have a rank 3, if you have a rank 3 Purgatory and they don't want you to do the assault roll, your leader's an idiot, basically. You can tell him I said so. You can clip this portion of the video and tell him I said so. Because Purgatory just cheeses it. And she's not going to be able to cheese it next month, probably. So, you know, definitely. Do I pour another drink before we get this started? Let's get it started in here. Oh, I can just pause it again. Okay. More arena. We've already been streaming for 2 hours. Let's at least get on the streak. God. All right. The annoying thing is too that if I was not doing this for testing and recording purposes, I would do this arena while I was, you know, watching TV or something or watching a video. Okay, let's where's the stopwatch? There we go. Resume. Okay. Because this is going to be total arena time. In this case, I am going to pull from the bottom so that I get the most value out of these champions. And what you could do, obviously, is you could, you know, select for being the other way around, where you select to be at the bottom champions. I don't like doing it that way for some reason. Doesn't like it. For some reason, I would just rather scroll down than do that. Let's see, what am I missing? It's clobbering time. How are you doing? What if they had a disconnect bug? I mean, they could have. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Regardless, it encourages pausing. The meta encourages pausing regardless of what happened to that person. Abdo otter drop case need for extra protection for your phone, brother. I recommend it. Nah, I do sup cases from Unicorn Beetle. I literally chucked my phone at concrete multiple times and it's totally fine. Ujara, hello, best meta ever. I'm glad you enjoy it. Abdo, don't worry that you'll probably get even more followers, I think. Nah, I don't know about that. All week to do it, but you have to join the first day or it won't let you, I don't think. I don't think that's a thing, Ace, as far as I know. I can check, but I don't believe so. No, that's definitely not a thing. We've definitely had people join a day or two into it. God, I don't want to lead someone astray, but I'm almost positive we've had someone join a day or two into it. I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, I do not think so. That makes me want to check, actually. Ace, did you apply to the CCP? Because last time I thought we talked about it, you hadn't applied yet. But once you are, let me know. And if you already have, let me know, because I'll follow up on it and ask and see what's up with your application. I don't think the person who is in charge of it, I don't think, strangely, I'm not sure they're actually in the CCP or in that server, but I can double check. What kind of case, Abdo? It's called a SUP case, S-U-P, from Unicorn Beetle, and they're like 20 bucks. I've been using them for years. Like I said, the restaurant I worked in had concrete floors, which was not fun to walk around on all day. But people would talk to me about it, and I would literally just chuck my phone at the concrete, like straight up. I would just be like, and just huck it at the concrete, and people would be like, and I'd pick it up and I'd be like, no cracks, never have had any. It's totally fine. So, as will I. Would love to have Ace in the CCP. I can only imagine how much Ace would annoy them being in. I mean, how many insightful and useful things that Ace would add to that? Hey, but Ace, you can ask Akbar. Akbar applied, and I don't know that. Well, actually, probably didn't take Akbar very long, but like I definitely was immediately like, hey, can you guys add Akbar right away, please? And they did, so. No singing, please. I want some Black Eyed Peas. Boo! Boo! It was topical, though. You still need to take a lap, but boo. I'll give you a 4 out of 10. That was not bad. I do really, not want to insult anyone who has any disability. Jesus fuck. Speaking of disabilities, dropping shit. I do not want to insult anyone with any disabilities. And B, would still prefer to listen to the original version of that song. So, you know, even though it's problematic. Okay, so I missed that. I was added to the group chat for raids. I am a support, so guess I go Purg. Oh, hell yeah, dude. If you're backup, just absolutely Purgatory. Purgatory and do the prowess one. I already joined, so maybe I can look at it if it's... Does it show up the same way as it does like in incursion hacks or anything? She's gonna be unblockable with that dimension, right? Yeah, she is. Oh, I nearly died. Didn't die though. Okay. Hang on a second. I knew Jax pretty well. That helped me a lot. I mean, it was specifically me saying, hey, can we get Akbar in here? But whatever, it's fine. He worked with me to get the stream summaries in game. That was a big part of what got me in. You vouching for me certainly helped quite a bit too. It was just me vouching for you, but that's fine. This meta is one of my favorites, 374 points. I'm glad you enjoy it. That's cool for you. 9-1 today. That's great. Glad you're having a good time. I use the Sup Beetle case for my iPads. You probably don't need the insurance on the device with those cases. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm not kidding. They're like, it's so... They have no issues. Okay, hang on. We're going to pause here. We're pausing the timer. We're not pausing in a Battlegrounds match or anything. Here. Okay, does it say, yeah, roll boost. You want Prowess Ender. This is the one you want, Beamer. Absolutely take this Prowess Ender one. Let's see if I can go in here and not F it up with Purgs with one of these. There's a decent chance here I'll F it up just because I've been drinking or something, but we'll see. We will see. So this is Purgatory. This is all you do, right? You make sure you need to fully end your combos, right? So you need to do a full combo. And you need to do whatever the prompts are to build your roll fervor stuff. So you need to hit with a light attack, and now I need a dex. Okay, god damn it. And I didn't end with a full combo. Does a full combo mean medium? What? I turned recoils back on. God damn it, dude. I was like, why did I die? Oh, recoils. All right, we'll use one of that. That's why I turned recoils off when I was doing this earlier. Damn it, that was a waste. Complete waste. Oh, well. I think I have one of the other ones left. Yeah. Damn it. That's why I turned him off, though. I was like, shh. Okay, trying it again. Okay, light attacks. Yeah, no, it did give me the prowess. Okay. So now we need a dex. Okay, now we need the light attack again. You see where the L is up there, right? Now I gotta do a knockdown. As long as you have, I think, like 3 or 4 of your roll charges too, I think you're okay. But I feel like someone said maybe you need to have gotten a roll charge right before they you do whatever it is you need to do. It's like I'm not sure if I need to dex here. Oh, okay, I got 5 prowess. So you just get to 5 prowess. Let's find out here. I don't remember. There's something else that's interacting. Yeah, cause see, like I'm not doing any damage now. So there's some other interaction that's going on right now, because that would have normally, if I'd done things properly, it would have taken off 12% automatically, basically. And let's just see what this does. It could have to do with whatever the other stuff is that's going on. No, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is that's not working correctly sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna knock her down. So I definitely got that. And then just, you know, easily hits the 12% damage cap, and that's it. I don't fully understand what's going on there. Damage cap disables after you gain charges, but like, what's the window? Is that what it is? Where there's like a window where you have to do it? Because if I'd done it properly, it would have killed her on the first L3. So I shouldn't have had to do that. Sub cases on blast. Everyone, let's get Abdo sponsored by them. Yeah, Justin, I appreciate it. But while you've been gone, I've decided that the only sponsorships I'm accepting are from you guys in the form of donations. I want this channel to be ad free. I've not changed my masteries for at least 2 years. Still kick ass with them. Willing to share in chat. Justin, I mean, you got 3 different loadouts you can do now, though, buddy. Productive couple of days, 100% Epoch, and now have rank 4 Thanos and Onslaught. Also finished the Zone 15 on Incursions onwards to rebuild revives for 9.2 now. Nice, Rajat. Congratulations. Yeah, so see, like, if I didn't have recoils on, I could have used that 1 revive, and I could get her down with just that. It's like I might switch it back off after I stop this arena, but I want to get to arena because that's the main point of the stream. But yeah, Beamer, super easy using Purgatory, and yours is rank 3. Mine's only rank 2. I don't think it matters. I think rank 1's fine. So, and Ace will explain to us what happens here, or something, or Akbar will, something. Use my event AG on Medusa, but I regret not being able to use it on Purgalicious. I don't think she needs it at all. She gets a little better, like she ramps slightly faster, but she already ramps so fast. I would absolutely not use it on Purgatory. Yeah. Absolutely not. Okay, back to it. Resuming the timer. Yeah, hopefully Beamer, that helps though. And just remember, she's probably either going to be not in the pool or that interaction's not going to work the same way in next month, so. So get 5 prowess, then finish the prompt and launch. So I'm guessing you're gaining roll charges by doing the pink prompt. Yes, the light, the heavy knockdown or whatever. It's going to be different for each boss. So for some of them, it is... for some of them, it's like do 5 light attacks. For some of them, it is do 4 medium attacks. For some of them, it's the ones that you just saw there, where it switches between dex, do a light attack, or when they're not stunned, or knock them down. And then the other one, I believe, is punish a heavy or a special, I think. I think those are the 3 different ones. And depending on which one you go to, your order will be different. But yeah, you just do those. Once you do those, you get charges for your teammates, basically, but you also get them for yourself. As long as you have like 3 or 4 of your charges, you should be good to go. Grass has a video, I know for sure. Grass MCOC. Just like normal grass, GRASS MCOC. Has a Purgatory video that shows him doing it. So you can check that out if you want to go back and review it rather than just looking at the stream that I just did and stuff. But yeah, it's super easy and chill. And she can, like, I literally soloed one of the bosses earlier by myself, just using small revives and stuff. But be careful using those small AQ revives if you're running recoils, because obviously that doesn't work, so. Abdo, I don't know that shit. I could be doing better. As far as that you can... What? Okay, that's great. Sorry, I got like a random notification from Windows Defender. I'm like, you don't have any viruses, thanks. Like, didn't ask you to do a scan. What's God damn it. Thorse. What were we saying here? Oh, what you could be doing to be more productive with your masteries? Not quite sure what you mean, Justin. Like, you know you can change them, right? So focused on getting everything together, haven't paid attention other than logging in, doing what needs to be. Oh yeah, you have 3 different mastery loadouts, Justin, if you've not been playing for a little bit. There's now 3 different mastery loadouts. You can always save one as your Alliance War defense, and you can set it as the default so that your Alliance War defense is always saved without recoils. You can save it as like whatever your best defensive mastery is, like max Mystic Dispersion, stand your ground, you know, different things like that, whatever you think is the most annoying to deal with. And then you have 2 other ones. You can do one that's non-recoils and you can do one that's recoils, and you can switch between them for 35 units, which that was a absolutely huge upgrade to the game. Absolutely. So what is the purpose of the different roles? Do my charges help my team? Yes. Does each role charge have a different effect? If so, well, you just get different charges for your teammates. It doesn't have different effects, no. Beamer, this is gonna be one of those cases where I say, stop overthinking it and just go in there with Purgatory, do what I did, and you'll be fine. Like, it's super duper easy. But it's, like I said, it's only this raid's, probably not next. But yeah, she's busted, dude. You don't gotta think about anything. Rank 1 Purgatory's fine. Had someone in Alliance use one with same results. Yeah, that's what I see. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's 9.2 tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Depends on where you're at in the world. For me, it's the day after tomorrow. Well, I guess it wouldn't be. That'd still be 30. So yeah, that wouldn't work. So Wednesday. It comes out Wednesday. In the US and Canada, it comes out Wednesday. In Mexico, Latin America, whatever. Other people, depending time zone, might be slightly different. Barely an inconvenience? Yeah, exactly. Barely an inconvenience. I saw he was taking a little break, and that makes sense to me, man. Like, it was nice to see someone who has like that many subscribers on YouTube and is that big of a channel just be like, I'm fucking burnt out and I don't know if I'm making any kind of good content anymore, and I'm gonna take a vacation and I'll come back and hopefully be refreshed. And like, I've not been doing YouTube as a job for that long, but I fully understand what that guy is meaning and how he's feeling. Cause like, I stream virtually every night. Like, I take at most 2 or 3 nights off a month and that's only like if I'm sick. And oftentimes I don't take, you know, there might be some months where I don't take a day off, right? And even on the days I take off, I'm usually doing stuff like looking at videos or clipping stuff, that kind of stuff. So I fully understand that, like, dude, I just need a friggin' break. And I think that if I was bigger, where my income on YouTube felt more secure, and not even like crazy, not talking like that million subscriber kind of whatever, but you know, if I was say I was even making shit, oh, I'm dead. Great. If I was even making like an average of $4,000 or $5,000 a month on YouTube, I would probably just have 2 days a week that I didn't stream. I'd just be like, those are my scheduled days off. You know what I mean? So if I ever get to that point, that's probably what I'll do. But one of the main things about growing your YouTube, especially when you're streaming, and that's what you're growing from, is streaming rather than from making videos, is just being consistent and being around every day. Oh, I feel dumb for not doing that sooner. F my no, you're fine, dude. No big deal. Does Thanos here have his heal block on his L1 or his L2? L1? Yeah, okay. See, I should probably have him ranked up for this meta, right? And then I'd be doing great. All I need is a ranked up Thanos. Just be heal blocking everybody. Be fine in the meta. Oh, it didn't stick because of concussion though. What was that little hop back that happened after the special? That was weird. What is that? That's doesn't feel like something that should be happening. Huh. Weird. I want to go on vacation. Please take me, Abdo. I put towards trip promise. What? But more sponsor? What? No, we're going to do it without sponsors. We're going to do it without sponsors. I don't want you guys having ads. I don't want to ever be doing videos where I'm like, today's video is brought to you by Squarespace. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to shill for somebody else. When I was starting out, hang on, I'm pausing this real quick, pour another drink. When I was starting out and I was getting more serious about doing this, I thought that was the goal. I thought like, hey, maybe when I get to like 5,000 subscribers, I'll send some emails to some companies, see if they want to sponsor me. A couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. Do a couple sponsored videos, you know, whatever. And then in like watching some other people's content who just never have sponsors, I would just way rather not have sponsors, man. I want to run the most minimal ads I can for you guys possible. If you guys really enjoy the content, you can be a member. You can send over super chats, super stickers, whatever. Your Twitch Prime subscription, that kind of stuff. I would just way rather you guys have a better experience than I make money from you having a shittier experience, you know? Because if you like what I'm doing, you're gonna be here, and if you're capable financially of sending over a buck or two, because I have 5,000 some subscribers right now, right? They're probably not all active, but if every one of them sent over a buck every month, shit, I'd be fucking golden, man. I'd be able to afford a vacation. I wouldn't stream every fucking day. I'd take 2 days off a week, right? So, you know, I would just rather you guys had a better experience than me make money off you having to watch ads or having to have me shill for a company. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I only decided that this year, but yeah, that's how it's going to be. And there are a few things that like are companies where I kind of like them and I like the idea too. Like maybe a VPN sometimes would be useful to me, or like incogni and wiping your data off the internet, or certain things like that where I'm like, nah, this could be a good idea. And even if they were just sponsoring me by just giving me their service for free, or Skillshare or something like that, that would be cool. But nah, fuck it. Nah. All right, let's keep going though. There's no... Grinding ain't easy. It's also not necessary, but I'm doing it anyways. Hang on. Sorry, just a second, guys. Okay. Okay, what up, Rob Smith? How are you doing? What's going on? Sponsors are good if they are from things you actually use. Like if Kabam wanted to do an ad, you should do it. They wouldn't, but it might be slightly different. Specifically video games, I don't know. I've seen sponsored ads from Star Trek, like Fleet Command or something, and that game looked vaguely interesting to me because I just love Star Trek anyways. I don't think so. Sponsored by Manscaped beard grooming products? Nah, fuck that shit, man. Let's just I appreciate you guys suggesting things or wanting me to do some sponsorships to help me out. I appreciate that very much, but let's just go ahead and stick with you guys have a better experience and call it good, huh? That's okay. You know what? And maybe if you're not in a position where you can send over even $1, that's totally fine. You can be here and hang out. Those numbers, being subscribed, being a follower on Twitch, that kind of stuff helps either way. And maybe one day you'll be in a position where you can send over $1, and that's fine. Like I said, I would just rather you guys had a better experience, because I watch a lot of YouTube. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I would much rather you guys have a better experience than I make $1 more to here. You need a GREENIE sponsorship? No. I will say Icelandic cod schmackos. Icelandic cod schmackos. I would take a sponsorship of free cod schmackos from Zoe. For Zoe, rather. If it is a dog product, I guess... but I'm like not a dog specific channel. I'm gonna die to this onslaught. What am I doing? God. I'm not a dog specific channel, but I would probably take a sponsorship from a dog thing, just because it was like free treats for Zoe. That's different, you know? Ow. Oh. Ow. Stupid neck. Free neck massages too. I might. We do. Oh shoot! I didn't unpause. Well, shoot! Now we gotta wait for a minute to make it accurate. Do a Raid Shadow Legends stream. It's actually a good game. Fantastic art team too. Man, that game just does not appeal to me even slightly. Love that idea of being sponsorship free. Happy with that. Loving being here. Abdo, been a long time, brother. I'm glad to have you around. What's up, Main Cole? How about a flip-flop sponsor? So like from what are these? Oh, they're some kind of Hawaiian brand. I don't know. They're very comfy, and they've lasted quite a long time. So yeah, lasted quite a long time. What do we got to give this at least a minute, right? Damn it, man. I still don't get why I'm doing 12%, but yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Beamer. Don't overthink it. Just fucking do it, dude. Okay, let's go. Sponsor list. Yeah, no, dude. I thought of it, and oh, dude, I didn't still change the champions. Well, we got a little bit of lag, so that's good. I thought of it because of I was watching Tom Garassi and the Garassi Posse and his NFL content, and he's like makes a point of being like, you know, no sponsors ever. The channel will always be ad free, and he's nearly got 1 million subscribers, and he's raised more than $1 million for charity. And I'm like, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it too. I like that. I like that idea more than doing a because I would much rather watch his content and get super chats and just see support and that kind of stuff than friggin' watch, you know, like I don't watch new rock stars anymore because I can't take Eric Voss shilling for some fucking company in the middle of his video every fucking time, you know? Like I just can't take it, man. It's just too obnoxious. And there's other people I watch, like say Eckhart's Ladder, and every once in a while he'll do some sponsorships from, he does Vite Ramen because they made him a specific flavor of ramen. Like, so like that doesn't bother me too much, and he doesn't do it on most videos. But when you go or watching the Yeah Mad guys who do the dad jokes thing, and they stop it in the middle and they're like, Manscaped, the lawn's trimmed, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, fuck off, man. It's so obnoxious. I don't want to be that. I can be obnoxious on my own without shilling for some corporation. Fuck that shit. I'm a pass. I'm a pass. And nothing against anyone else who takes any sponsorships or anything, you know? Like, I ain't mad at MSD for having a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship pay for him doing the spring cleaning sale or anything like that. There's no, like, I'm not gonna fault what anybody else does. Same way as like the boycott, right? Like, I'm not mad for Vegas saying you should boycott. I'm not mad for Vegas saying we won the boycott. Like, I don't care. What other people do is their business. I'm just not gonna be, that's not who I'm gonna be. So, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, if you got an alcohol sponsorship, I'd be okay with it. Yeah, nah, don't wanna do it. Don't wanna do it. Final tag you since you missed the last message. I don't know why, if you're interested or not, but episode 1. Oh, I didn't miss the message. I think Pixie deleted it because no spoilers. And even, which is very silly, but it's a thing I'm keeping held over from Brian, Drunk Reaper, and it's totally fine. Like, I'm not, you know, you don't need to be timed out or not mad at you or anything, but even, no, we try to avoid expectation spoilers at that too. So, like, we try to avoid that. Does it work on the APOC boss too? I believe so, Beamer, yeah. Hello there. Did I miss fun time? I mean, depends on what you consider fun time. Is it arena? If you consider arena to be fun time, you've missed so much. There's so much fun time. I feel bad about the fun times you've missed. Dude, could I pick like a champion who doesn't totally suck? No, that's all these champions totally suck. Anything you can do, I can do better. Well, that isn't right. No, I said, if he can do it, I can do it too. I didn't say I could do it better. Shit, that guy got to do like a ESPN 30 for 30 kind of thing, dude. He got to do it for like the Packers. Super fan, like super cool, man. I mean, I ain't saying I can do it better. I'm just saying, if somebody else can do it, I can do it too. Can you fucking throw a special? Jugs. Kane Marco, thank you. Don't try to twist what I'm saying, Ace. Don't be putting words in my mouth, bro. I can put words in my own word hole. Something. I'm fine with ads if they are short or there are chapters so I can skip easy. Hate it when I get random NordVPN ad that is 5 minutes long and an 8-minute video. Yeah, no, that's I have every ad setting turned down as far as it possibly can be on YouTube and on Twitch. When it says, you know, now would be a good time to insert ads, I tell YouTube to go fuck themselves. Respectfully. Shit, still untouchable. God, in this Battlegrounds meta, if you're having a good time with it, sure he is a pretty crap defender, by the way. Zoe merch incoming? Hey, now I will sell merch. That's a different story. That's a different story. Webster's got too political, never a good look. What? PP, no politics. You know that. Abdo on an epic rant, I see. No, we're just talking about, I want to keep the channel ad-free, Jeff. Sponsor-free, ad-free. I will joke about sponsors all day. I will never have a sponsor. Unless it actually is Icelandic cod schmackos. And they send us a case of cod schmackos for Zoe. All good, I understand? Yeah. Yeah, no tariff. Yeah, no politics, guys. Come on. Anybody who's paying attention knows what's up. And probably anybody who's paying attention to me knows where my feelings lie. But we don't need to talk about it. That's for damn sure. Okay. Come on, go. Move. Move. Okay, we're going to switch over to the 4 and 3s. And continue to build the streak. Do YouTube members still get ads? Yeah, which really sucks. YouTube Premium is definitely worth it. It's only like $10 a month because that covers all of YouTube, so you don't get ads on any YouTube thing. It's definitely worth it. And I do get a very small percentage of money from YouTube Premium. I think it's like $22 a month or something, maybe. It's not very much money, but you know, that's fine. But that's one thing I do very much like about Twitch, which is if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, you do not get ads on my channel. You will if you go to other Twitch channels, right? So YouTube for watching multiple things is much better than Twitch, but Twitch is much better for watching any specific channel. And I really wish that if you had a threshold of like, say, $5 or something on YouTube for a membership, that if you got that member, you didn't get ads. That would be really cool for YouTube to do that. Wonder if Dan is okay. Pretty good sized earthquake near San Diego. I think so. I haven't really heard too much about it. I saw that earlier, Pixie. It was like 6.9. And I like everything I saw about it from people in San Diego were like memes. So hopefully he's fine. I did immediately once I saw that though, like I was on Instagram laying down for 5 minutes or something. And like either before or after I got out of the shower, I can't remember today. And when I saw it, I immediately wanted to send him a message, but that goofy goober deleted his line chat. So I don't really have a way of getting a hold of him, but I would hope he's, I mean, you know, haven't heard anything about any injuries or deaths or anything. And so hopefully he's fine. Fox, hello, how's it going? We'll have to be an aviation gin sponsorship just to be accurate. No, gin is not my thing. Gin is definitely not my thing. It would be a tequila sponsorship for sure. YouTube Premium is the shiz. I got the family plan and have some family and friends on there. Yeah. I wondered about that for my dad because even though we're technically in different apartments, we are really close to each other. I've been teasing him because I want him to buy a condo probably because it would save a bunch of money in the long run, obviously. And what I joke about, because I'm like, well, cause we've talked about it a little bit, and like, yeah, well, I think we could probably live together just fine. But I don't want a roommate. I don't want to live with my dad. I'd rather just be somewhere close to him that I can take care of him and help him out if he needs it. But I don't actually want to live in the same fucking apartment as him. I want my own space for being up late, streaming, and making loud noises. I want to be able to jack off and not have to worry about someone being in the other room and hearing the porno on the TV. I want to just fart and whatever. Like, whatever you want to just be on your own. Like, I like living on my own. I've been, you know, I'm 42 years old. I've lived on my own for the majority of that time. I've spent like maybe 5 or 6 years overall living with somebody else out of my 20-some years of adulthood. I would just rather not be doing that. When I moved back in with my parents when I was younger, when I was like in my mid-20s or something like that, they owned a house. They had a couple acres. They were on one end of the house, and I was on the other end of the house completely. It was like in a mother-in-law suite, which my grandmother used to live in. That was ideal. I don't want to be in a 2-bedroom condo and have the living room in between us, best case scenario, and then the bedrooms on either side and our own bathroom. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I've been joking. I've been saying what the best thing we could possibly do is just buy 2 condos in the same building so that we're basically have the same situation we have now, where we're not actually living together, but we're just very close to each other, you know? That would be best case scenario. But, well, my dad could afford to buy himself a condo and get a 30-year mortgage at a shit fixed rate, but still would save money. I don't think it'd make much sense to buy 2 condos, realistically speaking. What's up, TK421? Why are you asking me a question and not at your post? What the hell, dude? What the hell? What's going on? What if we want to talk about the Trade Federation's blockade over trade routes and tax disputes? Oh, you can talk about other realities, politics. That's fine. I mean, obviously it's unjust. It's clearly illegal. We know that. We know that. You have to link up your Google accounts before you do the family plan. It's a pain to do it after the fact. Oh, really? Yo, what's up, Torrance? How are you doing? Been trying to become a channel member, but it won't let me. Are you, let me guess, you're on an Android device or an iPhone device, rather, or something? Torrance, you can do it on laptop. I don't think you, like, sometimes people have issues doing it on their phones. For sure. Torrance should be a member, because someone should have gifted you a member already, Torrance, because you're a damn good supporter of the channel. How are you doing tonight, man? What's going on? Are we soon approaching... Let's see. Restaurant week's in the fall. Are you soon approaching Dine Around or something stupid? Do you have some equivalent of that? iPhone? Yeah, I think on iPhone there's issues with doing it as a membership. I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah, because I think you can on Android, but not on iPhone. But next time you're on like a PC or something, you can do it. If you want. Totally not necessary. You've sent over plenty of support. However, there will be members only content coming up sometime soon. As soon as I link my phone to my kind of gimbal stick thingy, there will be a mystery box opening video For members only. Okay, come on. You watched the Black Mirror season? No, I've only ever seen like an episode of Black Mirror here or there with the X, but I've never actually watched it too much. I tried to start Edge Runners the other day because I really do like, you know, Cyberpunk. Obviously, I've been playing it on the channel. I tried to start watching Edge Runners, and I was just like, I don't think this is for me. I just really don't like anime very much. I'm gonna try it again, I think, but I was just like, I don't really think it's me. Been out of work for a week, pulled a muscle in my back. Ooh, Torrance, sorry to hear that, man. That hurts so much more when you're in the service industry too, because your boss is giving you shit about it and not being understanding. Well, not every boss. Some, maybe you have a good boss, but usually the restaurant manager is being a dick to you about it, where you have to provide a doctor's note. This is in America. If you're overseas, it's probably very different. Or, well, if you're in most Western democracy, you know. In America, if you're in the service industry and you have to take time off, in a restaurant, your boss is probably a dick about it and makes you get a note from your doctor saying like, no, he actually needs time off. Whereas in Europe, the note from your doctor is like not even a thing. It's just like, I mean, it is a thing, but they're like, nope, this is how much time it takes, and they don't question it. In America, it's like, well, you should be here even if you're not feeling good. So, but it sucks because if you're working in the service industry, you probably don't have medical insurance, or maybe you have medical insurance through your employer, which you have to work a certain amount of hours every week in order to keep up. And then on top of that, you're missing all of the income you'd get from that week of work, and your boss is probably being a dick to you about it. Like, it fucking sucks. Watch One Piece, start with live action on Netflix. I did hear there is like a live action, yeah. My boss cool as fuck. Oh, that's good, Torrance. That's awesome, man. Because that is not industry standard, that's for sure. Yeah, Lags, I don't know, man. I just think anime is not really my thing. Because, like, honestly, though, I don't know, man. It's just stylistically, I don't find it as interesting. And in general, I'm not, like, huge on cartoons. Like, I loved The Simpsons when I was younger growing up, but then I was kind of like, okay, I got it. And I loved South Park growing up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it. I love Family Guy. I'm like, yeah, okay, I got, like, after a few seasons, I'm just like, man, this is old and stale. I'm tired of it. But I think stylistically with anime, it's just not really my thing. And with Edge Runners in particular, think about, like, the only anime that I've watched much time with is, or spent much time watching rather, is like old Dragon Ball Z, because my friend loved it. But literally we were we were so fucking stupid. We were like 17 or 18. We would get the older guy who still hung around us to be around high school girls and was creepy as fuck. We'd get him to buy us liquor. My buddy's mom would go to her Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, I shit you not, for 2 hours, and my buddy and I would just take straight shots of the cheapest shit vodka we could and try to get wasted before she got home, and then we'd leave the house. And in that 2 hour period where she was gone and we were getting wasted, we were watching Dragon Ball Z. And so, like, I've watched a bunch of that, but, like, in general, stylistically, I just don't think it's really my thing. I don't know. Do you need to pay for a doctor's note? Depends on if you have insurance or not. Like, if you have insurance and it's covered, you'll probably have a copay of some amount of dollars, like $15 up to like $45. Legacy in America, you're paying for almost every doctor's visit one way or another. We're absolutely barbaric when it comes to health insurance and many other things, unfortunately, recently. But again, that's venturing into territories I try to avoid. But yeah, generally speaking, it's like I've worked at restaurants or casinos where I didn't have any insurance through my employer, and I made too much money to get like government insurance, but I didn't really make enough money to pay hundreds of dollars a month to buy it privately. And so then anytime you're going to the doctor, it's a really big hassle. It's a very big imposition It's like the worst system you could have, basically, of healthcare, other than having no healthcare at all. But it's very stupid. I remember, so here's the thing. My boss at the restaurant I worked at, one of them anyways, the restaurant manager, who was and is a good guy in a lot of ways. I really like him. There was one time where I was relatively new to the restaurant and I was relatively new to bartending, and I got sick, right? And I had a cold. I was very clearly congested. I sounded like I was talking, you know what I mean? Like you just very clearly, I was sick. And it was not like sick, like I didn't have the flu, so I wasn't like throwing up. I didn't have like wild diarrhea or anything, but just like, you know, you got a cold. And when you're serving people food, nobody wants you around if you are very, like, even you take cold medicine and you're just dripping snot and you're congested and you're blowing your nose all the time. Like, you don't want to be served food by that person. That's fucking gross. You're like, dude, don't serve me food. That's absolutely, get out of here. You know, like, go home, right? So and I had to work in the daytime at like noon or 11 o'clock. So I text my boss very early and I'm like, hey man, I'm super duper sick, but I know we have like a big party coming in that you wanted me there for. So I can come in if you really, really want me to, but I'm like really sick and I feel like I shouldn't be in front of people because of how gross I am, right? You don't want me serving food to people. And he just doesn't respond to me at all. So I come into work because he didn't say anything and I feel like fucking shit. And he's like, what are you doing here? I thought you were sick. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't text me back so that I could have the day off. So I came in. He's like, no, dude, you're sick. Get out of here. It's fine. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And of course I sound like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like I'm totally congested. Like it's very obvious I'm sick. I'm not faking it, right? So I go home and about 2 hours later, I get a text message from him after he's had this big rush from whatever party they had to serve, and he's chewing me out for going home sick when he told me to go home sick. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? And that is the restaurant industry in a nutshell. You know, like where my boss literally, I did the right thing. I came in because he didn't call me off. My boss literally says, don't go home because you're sick. And then he texts me back to chew my ass because I went home when he told me to go home. And mind you, like I said, I think this guy's a good person and I like him friend-wise. I don't think he was always the best boss, but like, yeah, dude, like just fucking, oh my God. The service industry in general is ridiculous, but it's even more ridiculous in America with no fucking health insurance and whatnot. So yeah, health insurance is brutal here. Yeah, it's so stupid. So stupid. Apothecary Diaries was a decent watch. Is that another anime show? At least I pay well and have good benefits. Jeff, for your business, they don't care, Torrance? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Jeff, do you have like a contracting business or something? I forget. Sounds about right. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately. Even if you have health insurance in the US, it's tough to find a half-decent doctor. Worried mine is retiring soon. That sucks too, yeah. Definitely can suck. Yeah, no. Again, this is all, it sucks too because these are like real life issues and things that matter. And unfortunately, they're political when they really shouldn't be. And so that's why I'm like, well, let's not talk about this very real life important issue because, you know, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to get going down the wrong lane and get into a tangent or a subject about things we don't want to talk about. But there's so much more. It's very surreal, I will say, to be sitting here talking to you guys about this video game, playing this video game, and having this be my career when there are very real things going on in my country that I'm very frightened about, you know? It's a very surreal experience, and I do not want to talk about them on my channel. I've thought about like making something else, a different channel to just talk about politics or religion, you know, not religion really, but you know, but the two things would bleed in together, and man, yeah, I don't know. Very surreal though. I've actually mentioned this to people at Kabam specifically in DMs and stuff. I've had some conversations where it's just like, oh God, it's really hard to ignore what's going on, you know? Abdo drinking, cheers, cheers. And no chairs for cashiers either, because F those people in particular. That's a weird thing too. Like in most of, or in a lot of European places, you can sit down if you're a grocery checker at stores, but you can't for most places in the US. I will say though, in my experience, I always kind of found it to be that way. But so like I dealt blackjack for a really long time, or table games in general, right? I did a little bit of roulette, poker games, that kind of stuff. In poker, it was very nice to sit down and be a poker dealer. Sitting down was really worked well. For dealing blackjack specifically, or those kinds of table games, it was not nice to sit down. And I don't know if it's just like the chairs weren't the right way. So like, I don't know. Like I assume it'd be kind of good for cashiers to sit down, but what I think would be probably the better thing would be for basically anyone who is working that kind of job to be standing for the majority of it, but have more breaks, right? Because it's like, it's not good in general to be sitting down. The amount of time I've spent sitting in this chair without getting up is really unhealthy. And, you know, that's why I have a standing desk. I need to fix the camera so that the green screen still covers it when I stand up, because I got the second monitor, and I still have never made that video too about, you know, behind the scenes kind of setup stuff. But it, in general, you don't want to be sitting down for a job all the time. So, well, I'm like, yeah, it would be nice for people to be able to sit down as cashiers. I think what makes more sense is to have them standing, have a good mat, and then be getting breaks more often so that they're not getting their body worn out by standing in place for too long. You know what I mean? I don't know. We used to do, at certain casinos I worked at, 2-hour pushes, and that was a bit much, because your brain starts to melt when you're counting cards and doing, not like counting cards as in cheating, but like, which is actually not cheating, it's just frowned upon, right? But like the paying attention to cards and the way you mentally have to be present for being a blackjack dealer or that kind of job, because you do have to like be watching for people who are cheating too. Like, so there's a thing when you're a dealer, you call it walking your table, right? So if like you're dealing and the table's laid out in front of you and you're dealing to this spot over here, you want to be standing over here so you can be looking this way. And likewise, and as you go across the table, you walk your table so that you're looking at the spot where it would be most likely for someone to be trying to do something where they were cheating. So you move around, and that is not easy to do or convenient when you're actually sitting down, basically. Oh, I'm part owner of an engineering firm. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad to hear you give your employees good benefits. Be right back. We appreciate the warning, Pixie. We're all feeling it, Abdo. Stay strong. Yep. Yep. Abdo, coworker gave me a secret remedy for sore throat, losing your voice: ginger, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, honey with warm boiling water. Let set, drink slow. Either that day or the next, you feel 100%. Sounds good. Sounds like I could just take a Ricola and that would have most of the same things in there, but yeah. Spell check. Yeah, cayenne. It's fine. I wasn't gonna give you shit. We've both been drinking. I'm not, besides Justin, I do mess around with people about spelling or grammar and so forth, but my mother always taught me that it was a bad thing to, if you understand what someone is trying to say, then you shouldn't correct them. You should just ignore the mistake and proceed on. Because it's very rude to correct them if you understand what they're trying to say. Now, my mother was a very great offender of correcting my grammar or my spelling or whatever. But I try to take that rule and you know, only make corrections jokingly or whatever. There is still, like, I swear to God, I always wanted to create a Reddit account that was, the Reddit account would be only says fewer or like only corrects in the same way of Stannis Baratheon correcting Sir Davos and then Sir Davos correcting Jon Snow. Like, I want to just have an account where, like, the only comment I ever make is fewer. Just because, like, I still do that where I see something like, less police means this, less police officers, less nurses, less whatever. Like, fewer. God damn it. I'm gonna go somewhere else on YouTube and gamble. Later, Abdone chat. F off, Pixie. Have a good time. I know where you're going. Tell that person hi. I'll be done here in a little bit. We still got we're on the grind, man. We got the YouTube's grinding to do. What can you do? Serious arena streams. Yes. I've done cashier as my first job. Now I'm blue collar. Honestly, I found standing more of a pain in the ass. Okay. Gotcha, Cody. At least I can move around. Wait. Am I misreading this? I've done cashier as my first job. Now I'm blue collar. Honestly, I found standing more of a pain in the ass. At least I can move around. I'm confused. You can move around more. You're implying that you can move around more while you're sitting. Were you trying to say you can move around more when you're standing? So you like that more? See, that's one of those things where, Cody, I'm not trying to correct you because, like, to be a pedantic asshole, I'm not actually understanding quite what you're saying, so. Read your message in my head, PP. I'm not reading it out loud. Boo, take a lap. Actually, if I booed you and told you to take a lap, I should read it out loud, shouldn't I? All right. If I practiced my grammar more, there's no spelling what I could do. Boo, take a lap. I did kind of like that, though. I'll give you 4 out of 10 for being topical. Boo. Never heard it before either, so well done. Well done. Wow, were we playing the Shang-Chi Standing Around Simulator? That's a fun game. Come on. Come on. Buddy. Buddy. Have a bloody buddy. I love that this is now a 3 hour and 10 minute stream. But I'm only up to about 2 hours and 10 minutes of actual arena. Come on, that was a good one. I gave you a 4 out of 10. I gave you a 4 out of 10. Pedantic, only one person comes to mind when I hear that word. Who comes to mind? I know certain people. I don't know. I wonder who you're thinking of. There's a person I think of who, God, do not say it. You could message it to me. You could DM it to me, Legacy. But there's a person I think of who I think is physically incapable of admitting that they're wrong. Shit, you know what? We might have actually talked about this before. Never mind. But there's one person that I can think of who I'm pretty sure is physically incapable of admitting that they're wrong. And you I think we've talked about this. I know I've definitely talked to some other people in the CCP about it, but yeah. Oh, nope, that missed a medium input there, so that didn't work out. Okay, cool. Lags, what are you doing up and just chilling, by the way? What are you up to? I don't usually see you in streams this late, or at least not my streams. I think we're talking about the same person. Okay, yeah, I kind of, yeah. Well, I've made some mention of saying I appreciated their pedantry at certain times. So, yeah, I would assume we are. Yeah, that's funny. Abdo, so Iron Man, Cap, and So Iron Man, Cap, and Hulk walk into an IKEA. What does Cap say? Justin, you have made a critical error. I am only legally obligated to read your joke if I start reading it. I'm not obligated to read the next part if you put the punchline in a different message. I can just skip that. I have to read any message where money is sent over, or where I start to read your message, even if no money is sent over. You have now sent over the first part of a joke, but not the second part in the message, so I don't have to read the second part of your message. Two separate things. That's like the law of the internet, man. Rules. I've actually been grinding Arena too. Oh, gross, dude. I am. Lags, are you back on, like, are you gonna spend? Are you ready to spend for, like, spring cleaning and whatnot? With what we saw the other day, I'm feeling much better about the game in general and things heading forward. I've been saying, well, I said, like, with Akbar, I was like, we are so back. So I'm excited about things moving forwards without any of us getting into any trouble discussing anything too much. So I think I'll probably, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do a week of this, and then I'll buy the sigil. So that'll be that. If I'm buying the sigil for $10, I might as well buy the stupid unit offer for $5. So there's $15. And then I think I'm gonna buy the platinum pass too. So what? That's like $40. And then and so then you're like, well, shit. You know? We're all pushing for Omega Days units, right? What is it called though? It's not Omega Days, it's something else. I keep forgetting what it's called. But yeah, I'm totally, I mean, I clearly, if it's 36k units again, or 36.9 or whatever it was, I already have the units for it. But I do typically spend 2 to 6k units a season on Elder Marks, trying to put up a good score for the Alliance. And I just decided at this point, I hate this meta so much that I'm not going to do it. But yeah. You don't have to tell Abdo, just tell me. Justin. I am the storm that's approaching. Hello. How goes it? Heart of Fire. Heart of Fire. Heart of Fire days? Or just Heart of Fire? Fart of Tyre. It's was a classic. I believe Alexander the Great built a causeway out to attack the, I'm gonna go with Tyrians in the Mediterranean back in the you know, BC times, and the main weapon he had to go up against was the Fart of Tyre. It was very, you know, it was Archimedes built some kind of weapon that just expelled crazy gas as Alexander the Great and his army were trying to build that causeway out to the island nation of Tyre, which was the original city which spawned the Phoenician Empire, I do believe. I think they came from Tyre. So yeah, but the weapon they had to contend with was the Fart of Tyre, spelled Tyre in English. I don't know how they spelled it. They probably wrote it in Phoenician. That'd be my guess. So I bet you guys didn't know I was such a history buff, though. I know all sorts of stuff about the histories, though. In fact, one of the only channels I've been purposely had a membership to was the Kings and Generals channel. I've been gifted many others. Need to get some heartburn medicine for that? Yes, the Fart of Tyre. You need, yeah, but they didn't make it back then, so. Do you know why the Phoenician Empire got so big, too? Part of the reason they're trading came from, I believe there was a particular mollusk, you know, snails, but sea snails, that I think there was a dye that came from them that was like purple, and it was a super deep purple, like royal purple kind of thing. And I think it only came from a certain mollusk that was close to Tyre in the Mediterranean Sea. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they first became kind of a powerful trading nation, you know? Abdu, I forgot the rules. Drunk rules in effect. Yeah, no, I'm skipping. You're skipping it. Sorry, buddy. It's done. It's done. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about the future of the game today than a month ago. Absolutely, dude. I feel like we were in such a crap place, man. We were in such a crap place where it's like, all right, well, you know, I mean, the banquet was kind of okay. There was a bit of backlash, but some of that kind of sucked. But like, overall, like, you know, banquet's kind of okay. I mean, if you look objectively at the things that we got, if you bought everything, it's fine. And if you talk to Thronebreaker or players who weren't Valiant, other than the opening of the crystals, like, they got a lot of it out of it and they really enjoyed the event. I think mostly Valiant players weren't happy with the crystals because they just weren't fun to open. And then, you know, Crash responded and it seemed like, okay, you know, like, it's fine. We're okay. We're good. And then, like, the next couple months, even though we had good content with Epoch and whatnot and the Deathless stuff, it just was like, damn, dude, everyone's negative. Everything feels bad. Battlegrounds is completely ignored. Like, all the rewards suck. Everything felt really crappy. And, yeah, you and me and Akbar and anybody in the CCP, I hope feels pretty good about things. Because there will be things I would assume they'll be announcing on the next live stream, which is probably, I'd imagine, towards the end of the month, that probably anybody who's like hardcore or serious about the game should be pretty excited about, I would imagine. That's why I'm like, we back. So I did the first 2 fights myself. Is that bad? No, Beamer, that's awesome, isn't it? Just remember, you're not gonna be able to do it in the future. So gotta head to bed. Night, Abdu in chat. Have a good night, Akbar. Malice, Malice. Mollusks are the coolest phylum. I would disagree slightly, but they are pretty cool. Akbar and I did see some mollusks together on our trip to the aquarium, which might still be a members only video. I should make that a wider scene video, but yeah. Have a good night though, brother. Thanks for dropping by. They might bring back dinosaurs, Jurassic Park IRL soon. Yeah, my dad and I were talking about that with like the dire wolves. So A, those are not actual dire wolves. They took regular wolves and they inserted like 20 different genes to make them more dire wolf-like. An actual dire wolf would have completely different genetics. Those aren't dire wolves. That's just like attention-grabbing headline bullshit, right? But B, my main point was, have none of these fucking scientists ever seen a science fiction movie ever? Like, have you seen the robots that they have now, which are literally in Ukraine right now, fighting in that god-awful shit war, where they can literally have like a little robot dog with a fucking flamethrower on it? Has nobody said, like, who was watching Terminator and being like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be a scientist. I'm gonna work for DARPA and I'm gonna make fucking Terminators. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Seriously? Nobody ever saw fucking Terminator or Jurassic Park as a cautionary tale? What morons, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of great things about science and in general, and a lot of advances that we've made that are a benefit to humankind. But genetically engineering dinosaurs to come back? Man, shit went extinct for a reason. We don't need that. We don't need that. I did like the post that was someone was like, for real, we got dire wolves before we got winds of winter. Like, oh, poor George R.R.M. Martin. He is never finishing those books. It is never happening. There's some hilarious parody videos about the fake direwolves. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the videos, but I've just seen like Instagram posts and whatnot, you know? It's the same with AI. It's already turning on us. Have these people never seen? Yeah, dude. I'm like, well, that's the thing that sucks, man. Like people have pointed this out already, but I'm like, I want AI to do my laundry or do my dishes or whatever. I don't want AI to write movie scripts. Like, the Hollywood fucking hack writers are bad enough as it is. I don't need AI doing it. Like, F that. Are you gonna watch Star Wars Revenge of the Sith next week? I might. It is virtually impossible for me to actually cancel my Regal Movie Pass, so I might as well go see it. Yeah. Bucket list: pet a dinosaur. Go pet a fucking crocodile. Go pet a bird. Next best thing. You don't need actual dinosaurs running around. It's leathery and gross. What do you need to? You don't need that. You don't need that. I'm hyped to see it in theaters. I was 1 when it came out the first time, so I missed it. You were 1 when Revenge of the Sith came out? Fuck me, dude. Oh, when Revenge of the Sith came out, I saw it. I was living in Las Vegas. I lived in Las Vegas for like 1 year when I was 21. And I saw it with my cousin Greg. I had the night off, and he got off work. He worked as a chef at the Palms Casino. And he got off probably like at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. We got a 6-pack of Tall Boys, I think, or recall correctly. We chugged the 6-pack of Tall Boys on the street in Vegas, because, you know, Vegas. No, we didn't, because I drove. We went and saw a midnight showing of it anyways. And as we were going back to my car, we found money on the ground too. Like, we found like a $20 bill or something. We found something. I don't know. I have vague memories of it, but I was definitely fucking 21. So you saying you were 1 year old or 1 year old. God, Jesus Christ. Hey, boy. I might go see it. I don't know. I'll see if my friends want to go see it or anybody wants to go see it. Maybe I'll just go for a matinee by myself. That was the thing I learned I could do when I was younger. Another thing my mother taught me was you can go to a movie by yourself and it's totally fine. Because what's the group aspect of going to the movie? Because you're not supposed to talk during the movie anyways. And I didn't listen to her about that until I was about 25. And when I was 25, I went on vacation for the first time by myself. At that time, I was already a blackjack dealer for many years. I had finished getting my associate's degree after going back to school after high school. And I got my associate's degree and was going to transfer over to a different school across the state. And all of my friends were blackjack dealers. They all made enough money. So I was like, hey, I want to do something to celebrate because I got my associate's degree. Take a little vacation. I haven't done that for a while. And everyone was like, yeah, sure. That sounds great. Let's do that. And then I could not get anyone to actually commit to doing anything. And after a certain point, I was just like, F it. You know what? I'm just going to go by myself. So I used some air miles my parents had, and I booked a hotel, and I went to Oahu for 5 nights by myself. And as part of doing that, I went to a movie by myself. I don't even remember the movie I saw. But I was just like, F it. You know what? I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm an only child. My parents will be gone someday. You never know what's going to happen in life. I can do anything I want to by myself. And I don't got to worry about anything that anybody else wants. Going on vacation by yourself, absolutely fucking spectacular. I would recommend it to everyone. You don't have to care what anyone else wants to do. You don't have to plan around anyone else. You just do anything you want to. It is the most relaxed I've ever been being on vacation by myself. Just like, I'll just do anything I want. Nobody fucking here to stop me. I don't have any responsibilities. I don't have anything I have to take care of. Literally, I just have to show up and then I have to go home again. And that's it. I can do, if I want to go see some tourist attraction, I can do that. If I don't want to go see a tourist attraction, I don't have to do that. Like, nothing matters other than whatever I'm feeling I want to do at the moment. And oh my God, that is an incredibly freeing experience. So similarly, yes, I have learned it was when I was younger too. Like I had always gone to restaurants with people, and I'd never gone to like just a restaurant by myself. And actually being in Las Vegas with my cousin, who turned out to be kind of a jackass, was the first time I started going to like a restaurant by myself and just being like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go get a good meal and I'm just gonna read a book and ignore everybody else around me, and that's fine. And man, learning to be comfortable with yourself is one of the absolute best things you can do. And it's not necessarily easy. You know? I did not love myself so much when I was younger, and there are absolutely things I do not love about myself now. But having that confidence to be able to do things by yourself and just whatever, oh man, that makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Been on vacation twice by myself. Great freaking fun, right? Dude, Minkle, it's like, it's so good. You're just like, I can just do literally anything. All right, I'm pausing this. I'm pouring one final drink. God. I don't know if you guys can hear that pop. I bet that relates to my neck though. Like as I lifted my shoulder, my collarbone popped. Oh God, yeah. I should go to a chiropractor. Should go. Well, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me tonight, too. I'm not ending the stream at the moment. I know it kind of sounded like the ending the stream kind of talk. But I'm not. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight while I'm doing Arena. The next 2 weeks of Arena are going to be a little dull. I am going to do 9.2. I am going to do Saga Incursions. So most likely I'll just be doing multiple streams a day. But we are going to get this Arena thing done just because I want to for the data points. And it's, you know, it's obviously not perfectly scientific. It's obviously not me just charging head on. Like I said, I wanted to reflect a real life, how you would be doing Arena, where you'd have some distractions, you wouldn't necessarily do it. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I do it. Because getting through Arena, the best way to do it is when you're watching somebody stream or when you are streaming. So can do it again this summer. Hopefully Parga and Corfu, fingers crossed. All right, dude, sounds good. Where's Parga? Is that also in Greece? Or I know where Corfu is. How much longer do you think you've got in to be alive, James? You never know. I made the joke when I was so I asked my aunt, who just had her 80th birthday party. I'm assuming this was not what you were talking about either. Well, I'm going to talk about it anyways. I asked my aunt, who just had her 80th birthday party, if she wanted to get breakfast with me and my dad. And so my aunt, Kathy, who's 80, my aunt Judy, who's probably 77, I want to say, I think 77 or 78. And then my cousin Rebecca, Kathy's daughter, and her boyfriend or her long-term partner, Nick, they'd be common law married if Washington State still had that. So basically her husband, Nick, all came out to breakfast with me and my dad. About a week and a half ago, something like that. And when leaving and talking about it, I made the point to my aunt. I said, you know what, Aunt Kathy, you just never know. Because, like, I was walking my dog the other day and I nearly got hit by a car like 3 different times when I was walking Zoe in the same day. So I'm just like, I never know how much longer I've got. I could go at any minute. And so I think she appreciated my joke, you know, because she's 80, right? So yeah, I thought it was funny. I don't know. Maybe it's not as funny as I thought it was, but she laughed. When I told my dad later, he laughed. I don't know. I'm not a comedian. With arena in arena? Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna finish off the a little bit longer. I don't know, James. 20, 30 minutes maybe? Yep, one of the apparent hidden gems. Parga? Okay. I don't what side is it on? East or west? I did 12 million and 4 million this stream. So did you do the 2 higher ones but not the basic one? Hiccups. That drink went down slightly funny. Oh god. Oh god, no hiccups. I don't think I've ever had hiccups while streaming. No! Okay. Hiccups are a spasm of your diaphragm. If you can just hold perfectly still, they'll go away. I'm gonna stop talking for a minute. Okay. I think that got rid of it. That's why generally sometimes people recommend that you hold your breath or that someone scare you, because scaring you would change your breathing pattern too. Oh, why did I pick a bleed champion against a Mega Red here? This is dumb. But yeah, I think that got rid of it. Ever since I learned that years ago, that it was just a spasm of your diaphragm and you could get rid of it by basically sitting still, I've never had a problem getting rid of hiccups ever since then. Never. Which is nice, because otherwise it could be annoying. Anyways, Abspain, hello, how's it going? Hey, Abdo, did you see my post I tagged you in? No, where at, Abspain? Ionian Coast, the Italian side. Gotcha, okay. Parga, yeah, I don't know it. Minko, have you ever been to Nafplio, whatever? That was one of my favorite kind of smaller places I didn't know about in Greece. What up, Aris Denelchenko? Hey, Aaron, Arena, ouch, Slim Pickens. Well, we're doing a thing, Reese. We're gonna get all of the Arena milestones for a week with no sigil, and then we're gonna get all the milestones with the sigil and compare to see how much time it actually saves you. Because I decided I would rather be doing that than this current Gladiator Circuit meta. Because I hate it with a fucking fiery passion. The passion of 1,000 suns. Boo, they disappear? Wait, what? Hiccups? I'm missing something? YouTube on my channel. No, Abspain. Your channel? Maybe. Hang on. I didn't know you had a channel, A. And I can look. Hang on. No, the only notification I have from YouTube is I got gifted a membership on Dread's channel, which Dread said he was going to make a emote for me, which I have not checked in on, so I should definitely do that because that'd be very kind of him. I have to do a quick fix for hiccups. Well, I already got rid of them, so. And also that's not the proper spelling, Justin. Suck juice from fresh. No, dude. All you gotta do, again, literally, you just have to hold still. That's it. I've never had a problem again after that. You just have to. It's shit. Not good. Not good. Oh no, my phone is close to dying. James, we don't have much longer. Where am I at? Holy shit, I'm on 5. Oh my god, after 3.5. Okay. Holy cow. I think it's still gonna die because of the connection. We're gonna play until it dies. We're gonna go to 0. But yeah, Justin, it's just literally you just have to hold still. That's it. That story is about me learning how to get rid of hiccups, not that I needed advice of how to get rid of things. So. Okay. Nope, I need to go. I need to do a lot of the islands. 4 as of now. Nafplio until the 1800s was the capital of Greece. Right? Yeah. It's not an island, but yeah, dude, it was super fun. That was a really cool place. Just plug in. Dude, I'm not used to plugging in. I haven't been plugged in for months now. It's been so nice just using Air Server and not having to be plugged in. I currently have my Elgato capture card. That's what I'm using for the Xbox games and stuff. Which I'm gonna put away my Xbox One. I don't need my Xbox One since I have my Xbox X now, I guess. I literally took lemon from a tree, sliced and gone like that, no joke. Did you literally just see me hold still and it was gone, no joke? Without all that effort? Seems pretty chill. Seems pretty chill. Don't ever spend more effort doing something than is required. You must conserve your energy for frivolous activities. Oh, God. All right. There's been a lot of arena. I still can't believe only like 237. That doesn't, like, the actual time in arena feels like not that significant. I guess I spent a lot of other time doing raids and giving ZOE her TREATSs and stuff. Plug and play the Elgato capture card. I don't know. So like I said, I need to make the video about my setup. Just I figured that'd be kind of like a fun thing that at least a few people would like to see who are members. So I figured I'd make that a members only video to start with. It's not like it's a super impressive setup, but I do, you know, it's changed how I'm doing things for sure. It changes the lighting because I can now have shadows because these two lights that are over here, they used to be directly in front of me here, and it definitely changed the lighting of how things look, you know? Yeah. Hair or something. James sending over a gifted membership again. Thank you, James, very much. Very generous tonight, as you often are. Much appreciated, brother. What did you say, James? What horrible joke is this gonna be? Straw Hat Luffy. I matched this guy in arena. I've been matching this person in arena for nearly 9 years, at least 8. Can I just get this done so I can okay. I stopped getting the hiccups when I moved from the country to the city. Now I get the slick ups. Like a city slicker? Your joke is so bad I want to throw up. Oh. Oh, God. I'm not even kidding. Oh, that's one of the worst jokes I've ever heard. James, thank you for the gifted member. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Okay, fighting back. Oh, that vomit was even tougher than holding off those hiccups. Okay, I'm okay. Stieg? Oh, the phone's not okay, though. Stieg, welcome to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Thanks to James. We paused it. Well, please enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. James, that was one of the worst jokes I've ever heard. I will only give you a 2 because I enjoyed City Slickers with Billy Crystal, John Lovitz. What's the old cowboy's name? Jack Palance. I enjoyed that movie growing up, but it's one of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. Boo, dude. Take a lap. Please take a lap. It's so bad. So bad. Torrance sending over $10 as well, saying good night all. Catch you tomorrow, Abdo. All right, it'll be a day stream tomorrow, Torrance. Oh, now my keyboard's working just fine. Wonder if the keyboard has anything to do with the phone being connected and the Wi-Fi being used up. Interesting. Thank you, Torrance. Thank you, James. Thank all of you guys for hanging out tonight. I guess my phone has decided that we're done with the stream. So we paused it here 2 hours and 40 minutes and 40 seconds in for our total. And we'll pick back up tomorrow. I will be doing a day stream tomorrow. I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. And do you get the first part though? Hiccup like a... Yeah, I got the fucking joke, James. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to a concert tomorrow night, so I'll be doing a day stream tomorrow, probably on in about 12 hours. So, like, after I walk Zoe, I'll come back and we'll do a day stream. We'll continue on with Arena. Very unlikely I do a night stream after the concert, but maybe. Who knows? I'll probably be maybe mildly wasted. I'm going to have a few drinks and take an edible or something. So maybe I'll do like a short from the concert too or something. I don't know. Thank you guys very much for hanging out during an arena stream. I know they're less exciting than Battlegrounds. I hate this Battlegrounds meta. It's not fun. Huge shout out to Mike Gohan, our big shot. But like, honestly, dude, I think like 10 different people at least, or somewhere around there, sent over some support tonight. And, Torrance, thank you. James, thank you. I will be back tomorrow in the afternoon, and then I'll see you guys for some kind of 9.2 shenanigans on Wednesday. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And remember to like if you did. If you're not subscribed, do that bullshit. I don't know. And yeah, I assume Max is on, because that's where Pixie said she was going when she was like, I'm gonna go gamble somewhere. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You're going to Max's stream. Battlegrounds time. Yeah, let's grab a link to Max's. Hang on. Un momento. He's not streaming on Twitch, so I'll still drop the link in the Twitch stream in case you want to go get some more MCOC in your life. Go hang out with Max. Max is a great dude. None of y'all bought me breakfast. Max has. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night or day, wherever you're at in the world. Peace.